Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 400, the biggest number we've ever seen in our lives. Episode 400 of the official podcast, a monumental occasion. Scientists, experts couldn't predict that the podcast would last this long, but we proved them wrong.
When Jackson was born, there was an ancient druid prophecy that said this child will hit 400, and no one knew what it meant until this episode right now. His mother's very proud.
Yeah, she doesn't know. I was expecting to wake up to phone calls from family and stuff congratulating me on this monumental occasion. Silence. Absolute silence.
Did I waste my money on that billboard in Times Square that says official podcast episode 400 celebration? Because it cost $16 million.
Yeah, no, nothing happened. Nothing happened. But we do have a lot of people here in the audience today joining us for this special occasion. So big thank you to everyone, first of all, who's shown up and also who has supported the podcast throughout the years. Really does mean so much to all of us here at the official podcast. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, though. I guess we should probably nip it in the bud, right? Should we?
Yeah, I'm sorry he's not here. I reached out, but Boogie never responded. I know everybody's heartbroken.
What can you do?
We're just going to have to three-man it.
He blamed this guy called Jackson Clarke. I don't know who the fuck that is. But
I don't know who the hell that is, yeah.
Fuck
Jackson Clarke, though, regardless. He's
guy.
ruining the show.
If you ever see him, I give you permission on this show right now. If you ever see a man named Jackson Clarke in the street, physically assault him. Just beat him up, punch him, go nuts. Anything you want.
You know what the best outcome of that whole Boogie situation was for me? With everyone saying my name constantly over and over again. I saw a lot of comments being like, God, Jackson Clarke is actually the coolest name ever. And that's the first time I've ever heard that compliment before in my life. It's funny how like a situation can kind of change the aura of a name. I always thought like Jackson Clarke was like a nerdy name throughout my life, but that was probably just because I was a nerd. So
I think it's because you hit both angles of the cool man spectrum with it. So Jackson's very manly. It's like Jackson, like a American gladiator name. And then the other half is Clarke, which is very smart. Like, oh, it's Mr. Clarke.
Distinguished.
Like a librarian kind, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. I do like my last name. I like Clarke. I don't know. I'm fine with Jackson, but I kind of would prefer my middle name, which is James. James sounds more distinguished to me. But what can you do? Can you change? Okay, here's a question, not at all related to episode 400 or any of that. I guess we're just getting into random fucking bullshit. But you know how like old
well, that's
old
a change
dudes,
of pace, yeah.
Old dudes will have like a million different names throughout their lifetime. Like, back when I was like 20, I was known as Bill, but now I'm William, and now I'm William the Third, or now I'm Billy. Now my friends call me, Pipsqueak or whatever. Like, how does that happen? That's never happened to me. No one's ever called me different names. It's just
like
Jackson.
A nickname?
Yeah.
No, not so much a nickname. It's like people genuinely do change their names. Like my grandfather, right? He was originally known as Robert, but now he's called Wayne for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah.
Not Bob or Rob, but Wayne.
No.
Did he change
he was originally Robert. It's a completely different person. I'm just stupid.
Are you sure that's your grandfather, Jackson? You may have just absconded with an old man.
It's a completely different person. My grandma remarried, and I was just too stupid to realize.
Here's your Uncle Wayne.
Open your present, Grandpa. We got it just for you. I shouldn't be here. You're not my grandson. Oh, Grandpa. You kidder.
Classic Wayne.
Classic Wayne.
Oh.
Classic Wayne.
Well, usually Robert becomes Dick, not Wayne. You should ask about that.
I guess
Inquire.
He didn't want to be called Dick.
Robert becomes like Rob, Bob, Bobby, things like that. Things that sound similar. I know.
Yeah, there's like a
that,
progression to the names. Like Richard becomes like Rick
if you're
Dick
there's a picture by Cyanide and Happiness that I always really liked where it was like the evolution of Bob, and it was like when you're a kid you're Robbie, and then you grow up and you become Rob, and then you're a teenager and you're Robert, and then you become Bobby and then Bob, and it's like that feels right. I know far more old people named Bob than Robbie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's kind of my point. Like, how does that? It doesn't happen for my name. I've never been called anything different, really. It's just like certain names have that kind of ability to, shift over time.
I'll call you James.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't fit with Jackson though. It's not like a progression of Jackson.
Would you swap your last name for your middle name? Would you go by Jackson James? Because I think that's a cool fucking name.
Well, yeah, no, I wouldn't swap my last name, but yeah, I guess people could call me Jackson James Clarke, which I think still sounds cool.
That is
JJC.
fucking cool.
JJ.
Good old JJC. The big JC.
Don't steal my identity. I don't think I've ever made my middle name public. So can people steal identities just based on middle names? Probably not, right? They don't need my full name.
Has a middle name ever mattered for anything in modern society? I can't think when it really matters.
Some people don't even have middle names. I didn't even realize that was a thing, but some people like literally don't have middle names. I don't know how that's possible. Like your parents don't love you enough to give you a middle name.
Something I've seen online a lot that's very similar is you'll have people in other countries where their last name is like, in their language, it just translates to like the letter O or the letter N with an apostrophe or something like that. And they try to enter it on government forms and they're like, your name has to be at least 3 characters. And they're like, but my name's not at least 3 characters. What the fuck do I do?
My name is this single square.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, like I think a lot of Asian countries, right? They put their last names first. So then like all their families start with the same name. Like, I think that's a thing.
Yeah, in Japan, they go last name, first name, family name, and then given name instead of how we do it in the West, where it's first name, last name.
Not to like diminish culture or whatever, but I prefer our way. That way doesn't make sense. Well, I guess it does in their culture because they read right to left, don't they? But how does that?
I think it's more to respect your family. I'm talking out of my ass on this. I've never done that before, but I'll do it this once.
It's a special occasion. It's episode 400. You can
this
one time.
I'm going to let loose. I'm just going to say anything. I think it's because it's about respecting the family and your elders and where you came from in Japan, whereas in the Western cultures, it's much more about personal identity. Who are you? You know, the individual.
Yeah, that makes sense. But my whole thing, I don't know, confusement with it is how do you talk to people over there if everyone's like name is the same thing when you say it, like because like everyone in the same family.
Use the second name.
Yeah, you just use the second name.
Also, honorifics. So if you have like, let's say you have a dad and a son, and they're both called like Yamamoto. That's their last name. So the dad would be Yamamoto-san, and then the son could be Yamamoto-kun or Yamamoto-chan. Okay. So like more formal, ways of saying their name in their language. Or informal.
Yamamoto senpai. What's the worst honorific? Like, is there any honorific that's not honorable at all?
This one means douchebag. Put it on someone you hate.
Like PhD and doctor? I don't know. I don't know if there's any bad ones.
No, I mean, like, in terms of, like, Japanese society, is there an honorific that they would call you that's, like, you
piece of shit
feel bad
kind of thing? Yeah.
Like
what about... I don't know anything about weeb culture. Tsundere, is that bad?
Tsundere, I believe, means, like, literally means someone who likes you, but expresses it through anger. Like that stereotype in elementary school where it's like, oh, they're picking on you. That means they like you. It's like that word for it.
Oh, so
you know
it's like
what I mean?
It's like a bashful kind of mean thing.
It's like a mean crush,
mean.
Yeah.
What's the typical, it's not like I love you, but baka.
Yeah. That's that shit. Yeah.
The way I talk to you, Jackson.
Do you think this is kind of relevant with all the Chris Tyson drama and shit like that? But do you think there's eventually going to be a lolly honorific, like
no.
Jackson lolly or something like that?
Please no.
Why are you putting that out there?
I think there could be. Like 10 years.
Lolly summer.
10 years. I think there will be. The way that it's trending at the moment, I think there will be. It'll be exclusively in the
awful.
West, though, probably.
No, I'm sure they already have that. I mean, doesn't Lolly Khan mean the guy who's into lolly?
Yeah, it does, and their culture there is, it's definitely more skewed on it. There's this whole hot debate. I mean, I could go in the topic that I wanted to bring. I don't know if we want to start with the end of Sanctum or this, because it's actually kind of relevant.
You go with whatever you want.
Okay, so my topic spins off from this idea. So, Jackson, you have mentioned publicly to people out there that you are going to Japan at some point later this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's made me really nostalgic for my trip back in April. And I'm just like, man, I miss that place. So I've been watching those YouTube videos where it's like, they're really simple, but it's like 10 things Japan does that the rest of the world doesn't. 10 things about Japanese cultures Westerners might not know. Just that stuff, just to be like, oh, I remember that, blah, 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 blah. And
Abroad in Japan is great for that, by the way. Tip for people out there. Great channel.
Yeah. YouTube channels of people who live in the country you want to visit are extremely helpful if you're going to a foreign country. But there were two things that I learned on there. The first one, which is relevant to this topic, is the official age of consent in Japan is 13 years old.
Is this like in the tour guide pamphlets? Or
yeah, they post their street signs around it, and they go, just a reminder, by the way, just in case.
Go ahead.
The way, it's all cool. And there's like a guy like the Fawns giving thumbs up on the street. The way that they get around that and kind of be like, no, that's not okay, is local legislations like in Tokyo, Osaka, wherever, all have laws that say, no, ignore that. It's 18 or 16 or whatever.
Like state laws.
Yo, ignore that.
Yeah.
State laws, basically. Ignore what the emperor said. It's not cool to fuck 13-year-olds. We can't change it for some reason.
Emperor Lolicondus is a little bit loony here, so we just kind of ignore it.
We can't change it though. He made it an emperor decree, and it's unchangeable. It's in like ink that won't be washed off. But don't do that.
That's a little unsettling, though. Does it work on like an honor system? Because what if like a state mayor decides, okay, I'm going to allow it in my state? Then what happens?
See, I didn't get that far, but that is unsettling.
I would assume that like these local laws or whatever kind of, they're kind of born from the desires of the people, the constituents, right? The people in the local prefectures. So I'm assuming across the board, like, Japan has a lolicon issue. Like it's kind of popular over there from what I've heard. But I still think like majority of the people over there probably aren't cool with like, underage stuff, let's say.
There is certainly discourse over there. It's not as one-sided as it is here. I mean, over there you have like lolicon artists, and that's their job. And they're just open with it. They're like, I draw lolly porn and I sell it online, and there it is, and no one does anything about it. It just is. It's definitely more of a debate over there than I think over here. 99% of people are like, that's pretty fucked. Don't do that,
I wish it was that high. I don't know about that.
Yeah. So to get to the main topic I had from that was just kind of a tangent that came from that. On this list, I actually saw one that I just had no idea about, and I think is extremely fucking fascinating compared to where we are. So in Japan, I never saw this, never really heard of it, but I heard it on this thing. There is a karma idea there where there's two different kinds of karma. I don't remember the exact Japanese terms for it, but basically they say there is public karma and private karma. And the idea is public karma is like, oh, you help someone cross the street. You help them with a transaction. You pick up something they drop and hand it to them. Things that you just do for other people. And then private karma is things that you do for people without anyone knowing. Like, oh, I cleaned up this beach in my spare time. I saw a piece of litter on the ground and I threw it away. And I blah, 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 blah. Oh, I smiled to a stranger and kept walking. Stuff like that. And one very common form of private karma, whatever the term is in Japanese, is you clean public toilets. And here's where it got really interesting to me. I thought, okay, I get it. That's gross, but interesting. I get it. There are CEOs in Japan and very powerful people who have admitted that their favorite way of doing good is cleaning public toilets.
What?
And they do it all the time and love it.
If you're telling people about it, it's no longer private karma.
That's a good point. I didn't think about it, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get to brag about it. That's the whole part about like committing a graceful act in private, like charity.
Yeah, it sounds like a fetish now. You're
I didn't even think
about
of
how
that.
much you enjoy cleaning the toilet.
Oh my God, you're totally right. So I found a list here of some interesting ones. These are famous people from Japan who have outwardly admitted that they actively clean public stranger toilets.
Please
the
be
founder,
Stranger
I wish.
toilets.
The founder of Panasonic, the founder of Honda,
Hey.
Founder of Yellow, which is an extremely popular auto supply store in Japan. And finally, some people out there might know this person, Beat Takeshi, who is a very famous director, comedian, actor, all-around giant personality in Japan. Yeah, from Takeshi's Castle. Yeah. He is on the list of famous people who have said, yeah, in my spare time, I clean public toilets. Just to get good karma.
When he's putting on those giant fucking, adventure courses for the shows and stuff, like they're all competing and stuff, but he's out the back cleaning the portaloos from shoot days? That's what he's doing? That's his own little adventure out back? Cleaning those disgusting rancid portable toilets?
Couldn't he just volunteer at the soup kitchen? Why does it have to be toilets? Like, is this I
couldn't tell you.
Number one good deed?
I imagine you get a lot of karma from it, right? Because it's such a disgusting thing to do. So it's like the most efficient way to get karma.
Jackson's kind of on the right track. The only thing I found related to that proves it is there is a religious context where in old Japanese spiritualism, there are gods for, objects and concepts and whatnot. And one of them is a toilet god. And the thinking is...
What? It wasn't toilet
god? No, hang on. You're not just skipping over that.
You can't just drop that. Yeah. You can't just drop that and say...
Well, it's from old spiritual belief. You believe there's a god for the sun, there's a god for the oceans, and there's a toilet god.
Yeah, but
it's from their old religion.
Natural. They're not natural. They're man-made constructs, in fact. Like, how can you have a god for a man-made construct?
Part. Well, don't think about that part. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's the fucking god of ceramic or some shit, probably.
I couldn't
Or like
tell
the
you.
god of waste in general?
Is this why they have bidets and stuff? Because it's like their way of like worshipping the toilet god and giving it gifts?
I don't think it goes that far, but I do think culturally there is that idea of you definitely want to keep a clean bathroom. You always want to have a clean bathroom. I think that's really strongly integrated there, more compared to over here.
Okay, somebody linked to Wikipedia. A toilet god is a deity associated with latrines and toilets. Belief in toilet gods, a type of household deity, has been known from both modern and ancient cultures, ranging from Japan to ancient Rome. Ususama Myu, one of the 5 wisdom kings of Buddhism, enshrined near the restroom. This sucks. If I was a god, I don't want to be hung by the toilets. Like, what kind of worship is this?
Toilet god.
That's the one.
Thank you for worshipping me by dropping a fat log. I appreciate it.
I see you had diarrhea. Nice. That is a mighty sacrifice. Now get scrubbing. So from what I read, a big reason in Japan that's a thing is the toilet god is associated with good fortune. So many businessmen and CEOs choose to clean public toilets because they think it'll increase their finances and earn them money.
So is that how Nintendo keeps getting away with it? Their entire office is just a giant set of toilets.
Yeah. Like cubicles.
Their seats in front of their desks where they work on are just toilets. They just sit on toilets.
Shigeru's working on Super Mario Wonder 2, and he just looks at his higher up and goes, "Oh, hang on a second, I really got to clean the toilet. I'll be right back. My karma's running low."
I was kind of thinking it's gross to begin with, but actually they must have culturally the cleanest toilets in the world. It probably doesn't stink at all.
They were very, very clean from when I went. I will say that. I used a lot of public toilets from traveling, and I think I found one that was dirty. All the others were just clean, just flat out clean.
So I wonder how that feels like, knowing that the toilet that you're pissing in has been cleaned by a billionaire. Imagine if Notch came to your house and cleaned your toilet.
Yeah! That's where I wanted to go with this. In the West, could you ever see this happening? Could you see Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, Bezos at the fucking Amazon studio or warehouse or conglomerate just going, "All right, guys, meeting's over. I got to clean the restrooms real quick." Could you ever
puts on his
see
little
that?
apron.
Ever.
Gets his little dish soap and shit like that, whatever you call it.
Yeah, his little Dawn cleaning soap.
Yeah.
And then the only last thing I had on it, to really drive it home, specifically the founder of Yellow, that Japanese auto supply store I talked about, said that he makes sure to clean the toilet with his bare hands.
Okay, well, these people have fetishes. There's absolutely no way.
Oh, actually, I clean it with my tongue. Yeah, no, I'm not buying this anymore.
I use my own ass cheeks and absorb the shit for efficiency.
Even the toilet god's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?"
Oh, man. But to quote him directly, translated in English, he said it's because bare hands are sure to never miss a spot. It's like, okay, buddy.
What is that, Confucius? Like, who said that? That's not legit.
That is so gross. What do you mean never miss a... So does he like use his nails to scrape the... You know when you have like a really stubborn speck of shit? I guess he gets in there.
Probably gets butt naked, soaps himself up, and starts sliding on the floor like a wriggly worm just to get all of it in there, you know? Yeah, I thought that was fucking fascinating. I could never in a million years imagining a Western CEO going around cleaning public toilets. Just would never fucking happen.
I'd feel weird knowing that anyone has been cleaning my toilet for some reason. I don't know. That would be an invasion of my privacy, I feel. I'd be
somebody's cleaning your toilet. What do you mean?
Yeah. I am. What do you mean? What?
Oh, I mean, yeah, but I like public toilet is what I meant.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Like, we know this. I don't shit in public, so I'm fine with that.
Fair.
So
I like the idea of it. Like, I like the cultural idea of, you know, someone's going to clean the bathroom. You may as well do a good deed. But it's just
public good.
You know, thinking the fucking owner of Honda vehicles is the one doing it is so weird to me. You know.
So do they still have? Sorry, like, do they still have janitors, or is it just billionaires going around?
It's only exclusively CEOs cleaning the toilets and no one else. Sorry, you're a little underpaid for this position. You have to make $14 million a year to clean these toilets.
Oh, imagine how fucking offensive that would be if you were the janitor and you were told, sorry, we're going to have to let you go because the CEO wants to take your job.
Hey, man, I know we just hired you to be an intern and you're ready to clean that bathroom, but the CEO wants to handle this one. Why don't you just get the coffee?
Wait, if they treated this as such a honorable thing, surely janitors in Japan are treated as like gods among mortals, right? They must be the best of the best.
I think they're definitely better respected than they are here. I don't know. I saw a few and people were super polite and like bowed to them when I was walking around. So I would imagine.
Yeah, they're basically monks. They're like high priests of the toilet god.
Be honest with me. Be real. Who here even like thanks a janitor? Like I do every now and then, but I feel like most people just ignore them, you know?
I've never even seen one.
Do you go to the public bathroom every now and then? Like,
yeah, no. But it's like, I think they're cleaned at like night and stuff like that. So it's not when I'm there. It's not like there's a janitor there working on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I get you.
I guess maybe it's like a blind spot though as well. Like you don't even notice them. Maybe you don't notice them.
They clean it in their off time and their free time and without telling anyone. They'll just go into a public bathroom and go, all right, time to get to work.
I'm kind of treating janitors like mythical little creatures like fairies and goblins right now in my head. Yeah. Like, are they even real? I've never seen one. It's so funny. All right, real quick though, let's hear from the sponsors of this episode. Living expenses are going up, so finding great deals is a must if you want to relieve some of the stress on your wallet each month. And that's why Mint Mobile is the best in the biz, because with Mint Mobile, you can cut your wireless plans down to just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. That's an incredible price, and it's a no-brainer when it comes to switching from overpriced wireless plans, because with Mint, you're not sacrificing anything in the process. All of Mint Mobile's plans come with high-speed data, as well as unlimited talk and text, all delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. It spans across the country. It's a marvel of human engineering. It's an incredible network, one of the best known to mankind, and you can tap into that 5G network with Mint Mobile. All of this means you can save money with no hassle. In fact, Mint makes the process so easy and hassle-free, even letting you bring your own phone and phone number, as well as all of your existing contacts, so you leave nothing behind in the move. It's a smooth process and the easiest way to cut down on your monthly expenses very quickly. So to get this new customer offer and your 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/official. That's mintmobile.com/official. Cut your wireless bill to just $15 a month at mintmobile.com/official. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on an unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details. Thank you for choosing Mint Mobile for your mobile plan, and thank you to Mint Mobile for supporting the show. It really does help out the show, so please go show them some support. They've been a long-time supporter of the show, and they really are a great product at the end of the day, so I highly recommend them. Go check them out. Now, over to Kaya for some more words.
Lots of exciting changes on the official podcast. Things are going to be fun, but you know what isn't fun and what is never going to change is streaming sites screwing you. You don't you just love that email that you get sometimes? Every couple of months now, actually, where Netflix just raises its prices and you log onto their site thinking, okay, well, you know what? At least I'm gonna get my money's worth. Because you go on there and you realize, oh, the movie I was just in the middle of watching has been removed overnight. Oh, look, this TV show that I used to watch and felt nostalgic about and wanted to rewatch, it's no longer available. And then they still have the nerve to raise the prices on you. If you want to get your money's worth, you need ExpressVPN, okay? It's gonna be very easy. So the reason this happens is because these streaming sites are not just Netflix, Hulu, HBO, whatever website Disney dumps their slop onto, they all do the same thing, okay? They geolock content. And I'm not even talking about movies anymore. I recently found out that they even geolock certain dubs and subtitles. I don't know what kind of satanic pact they have with these companies that they think they have to geolock English-speaking dubs out of countries that actually speak English. But it is what it is, I guess. This is what we're stuck now. This is the world. This is clown world. So instead of dealing with all of that, you get ExpressVPN. Okay, it's very easy. You install it, one button, and suddenly the streaming site thinks you're on the other end of the planet with a different VPN and with a different IP, in a different country. And all of a sudden, they let you watch the stuff you want to watch. It's easy, it is fast, in case you're worried about that. In case you're a gamer, you're not going to be having a lot of lag if you pick a server closer to yourselves. It's rated #1 by outlets like The Verge and CNET, and it is completely encrypted. So you can use your VPN to do things that I like to do, which is like online banking and stuff like that. I personally, to me, using the VPN has just become second nature. It is so easy. It works on all of my devices, my phone, my laptop, my computer, my gaming console, my router. I just have it set up on my router at this point at home. When I have guests over, they're protected by my VPN. And all of this is necessary so you can simply have the peace of mind that nobody's snooping on you, no ISP. And so at the very least, if you're going to be paying a streaming service, you get what you paid for, okay? I just click on the app. I don't even care what country I select anymore. I browse whatever website I want, whenever I want, and watch whatever I want. It's very, very easy. And you can do that too, okay? ExpressVPN.com/official to get 3 months off, okay? It's on us. They're giving that to our listeners. ExpressVPN.com/official for 3 months off. That's EXPRESSVPN.com/official. Go there. Thank you.
And thank you to Honda Vehicles for that new toilet cleaning service coming to your home. Incredible stuff. I've seen it firsthand. It's wonderful.
Thank you to the CEO from Yellow for making toilets non-yellow. Very appreciative.
Oh, that's their new slogan, yeah.
We
Come
hate
for
the
your
color
car,
yellow.
stay for the bathroom.
Clean the yellow.
Oh.
No, that's funny. That's so fucking... It's another one of those cultural shifts that are just so crazy to think about. I couldn't imagine anyone over here willingly cleaning people's toilets.
A janitor service here, man, is seen as a low-degrading, low-paying job. But then think about you just fucking go to like Microsoft and you go to the bathroom and fucking Bill Gates is in there scrubbing on his hands and knees. I couldn't fathom that in the West ever at any point. And over there, it's normal. It's just a regular thing that people talk about. I think
feel like
amazing.
It's more likely that CEOs in like Western civilizations, like whenever they like shit in a toilet or whatever, they'd probably just pay for the toilet to be removed and a new one installed. Like, that's how much the excess.
Oh, that
the
makes
entire
sense. Or
thing
they
is
just clean toilets like their own in their own office.
It's like a NASCAR team where he sits on the toilet and as soon as he's done, they unscrew the bolts and just take it out and put a new one in.
They have a pit stop crew for toilets, basically.
Well, aren't they known for fancy toilets? That could make sense.
Oh, Japan,
they do have some fucking amazing toilets in Japan, even in the public restrooms, man. Shitting here will never be the same when you go, Jackson. Toilets there are amazing. They're utterly amazing.
I don't know if I told you, Andrew, but remember when I came to your house back in 2020, I think it was?
Around then,
stayed during that period for a bit. You had a bidet, but I was too afraid to use it because I didn't know how it felt. Yeah, I didn't use it. I sat on it. I was like, okay, I just got to press the button and it'll spray my butt. but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't push myself to do it. So
You can't go back.
I left unchanged, but when I came home, I made it my personal mission to use a bidet finally, and it is life changing. It legitimately is. I've now got bidets on every one of my toilets. Yeah,
now when I shit in a public restroom, I always think this sucks. Like, this is not doing it. Once you get used to a bidet, you cannot unuse it. They're just so good. They're the best. I put them in every bathroom.
Yeah, I think they're one of the best technological innovations we've created.
Easily.
Because we've been coaxing on fucking toilet paper or whatever for like thousands of years or whatever. Why have we not improved on that front?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how we're still like fucking SpaceX is sending skyscrapers into space, but we're still wiping our asses with paper like monkeys.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong?
Dry paper.
How do we
paper
not have like
too.
a little, like a pen or something that you just shine at your asshole and it burns off all the fecal matter or something?
If we had a thing, man, if you could take that toilet paper and it had like a sprayer that put stuff on it to help clean you, then that'd be one thing. But it's just dry, raw ass paper. So the problem with butt wipes is you can't flush them. But if we could make a baby wipe where it really had no problem with like plumbing and was readily available and just always there, that's it. That's the future. And I mean, that's a bidet, but toilets in public places especially just don't have
Maybe
them.
this is why Western society is faltering so much, is because we are like the toilet god is not happy with us because we're not improving our game. He's watching us do all these disgusting things, not cleaning our toilets for the public good. And now he's angry and he's smiting us.
If you look at Susama Muyu over there, he's like this big angry deity, whereas our American toilet god would be this fucking disgusting fat sludge monster who's in writhing pain all the time.
Yeah. You need to be able to respect your toilet god. I think fear him.
Pray once in a
It leads
while.
you to putting in the work.
If you out there are listening, by the way, go on Amazon. You can get a home bidet kit for like $25-$30 a unit. You install it yourself. It takes 10 minutes. You can add it to any toilet. It's amazing. Do it. Get it for everyone in your house. It will change your life.
You got one that's like a full integrated seat combination kind of thing.
Oh,
like
that's
the
nice.
entire seat goes on, and it's like the seat warms up and stuff. There's like glow lights inside, so I know where I'm going at nighttime.
Oh, that's sick,
it'll
man.
like light up with like little torches,
that's so
I can find my
goddamn
toilet.
cool.
An RGB toilet?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that's a gamer toilet. Do you turbo clock it if you have diarrhea so it can really get rid of it?
The razor shit throne.
It's like a
Sponsored by
vacuum.
Razor. The Republic of Gamers toilet.
Yeah, like it shoots a little hologram of the logo on the roof. It's really cool.
I'm imagining the commercial where this 3D model of a toilet is just spinning super fast and zooming in and out with all these lights and banners. Up to 6 shits in one load. Like all these fucking taglines. Oh, man.
I feel like the next toilet innovation is probably like a toilet that can actually like suck the shit out of you so that you don't have to put any effort in whatsoever. Imagine that for constipation though. Yeah. Like it's just like a vacuum. Just like goes and then it's all gone.
Oh,
you don't even have
How
to
does it
wipe
know
it
to stop? What if it sucks your whole rectum out of
That's
you?
the fun part. It doesn't. It goes until it knows you're done. It gets it from your colon.
Yeah, I mean, we got to integrate it with AI so it can make the determination of whether or not you're done or not.
Great.
The problem is if we put AI on it, the AI would be like, oh, your butthole is done. By the way, the average human load should be about this many pounds. Be sure that you're eating properly and healthily so that this can happen.
Well, maybe it can give you like an MRI scan or like an X-ray beforehand to weigh the poo in you. By the way, we just hit like 400 in the audience. We started at 430, which is amusing to me because I think there was a bunch of people here just for the drama. Like a bunch of fucking Keemstar and Kiwi Farms people just here solely for the drama, and we've been talking about toilet gods for half a fucking hour. So welcome to the official podcast.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, welcome to the new show, by the way. We had a powwow before the show, and just every episode from now on is just going to be this. We're just going to pick a stupid fucking topic and talk for 2 hours. Enjoy. That's it. That's all we care about.
Why aren't they seething? Where's my drama?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let them stew. That was my lovely topic for this week. Jackson, I would love, if you're ready, for you to share the inner sanctum with us.
Oh, I am absolutely ready for the inner sanctum. So for those of you listening to the show for the past few weeks, you guys know that I've been a very excited young man because for episode 400, we decided that we would be sending me on my, I mean, I paid for it, so we didn't really do it. I paid for the trip to the Inner Sanctum.
Well, our
which
fans
is a place,
paid you, so they sent you.
True. Okay, yeah. So it's they sent me. Thank you for sending me to the Inner Sanctum. And what it is the Inner Sanctum is a location in a stadium where you can go and stand and watch players, warm up and get ready, undress a little bit here and there, before their big game. The game being rugby league, which is a sport that's very popular over here. So I was very excited. I didn't know this existed until 3 weeks ago, because I was like, what the fuck? People just pay to go stand behind one-way glass to watch people like prepare for the game? That's got to be insane. That's crazy. It's got to be all like horny women or something. So I was very excited to go find out what this kind of thing entailed. So this is kind of like a research trip, also in celebration for episode 400. And I brought clips. We've got the entire journey, basically, from start to finish.
I'm fucking buzzing, man. As soon as you told me about this, where you just have a fucking cage zoo exhibition of rugby players in the shower, I was ready to go.
Do you have anything like that over in America? Like, can you go see pro athletes, like judge them behind like police interrogation glass, basically? Like,
I don't think so in the locker room.
Yeah,
Not
the
in
best that
there.
I could think of is certain sports, they let you see the players that aren't actively playing. Like in hockey, you can see them sitting on the bench. In MLB, there's like seats where you can see into the dugout. But I don't think beyond maybe a tour and a meet and greet, we really do watch the caged animals dance around in the locker room exhibit here.
Yeah, it's not like, so it's different to like watching them on the bench on the field or whatever, where everyone can kind of see it. Like this is like a private room, like there's hospitality as well. So I'll describe it this way. So we went into the Inner Sanctum area, and there's like a gated area, basically. Like there were guards standing in the doorway, and you had to like check in, and they had to give you a little wristband to go in there. You had to like prove that you were, going for the Inner Sanctum or whatever. We went in there, and then there were like butlers, I guess, walking around with like snacks on trays for us, like hors d'oeuvres, basically, feeding us. And then we, like, after we ate, they were like, okay, the Inner Sanctum is now open. And we were ushered down these stairs into this like room with one-way glass, just looking at an empty locker room until the players like filtered in and started like training and getting ready for it. And it was like this very private play. It was like this very private
the theater.
Yeah, kind of. It was like this very private, intimate affair where it's not like everyone, like it's not just a public thing. It's like a very, it's just a single room. Yeah, intimate.
Candlelit.
Very intimate.
They lit candles. They put incense on. They played some.
That would have been way better. Yeah, that would have been way better if they
offered you a little
way.
silver tray and said, "Your choice of lube, sir. We have coconut and Astroglide."
Ew. Okay, which clip shall we start with? You tell me.
We'll just start with clip 1. So this is just me starting the day. On my way there.
It's episode 400 of the official podcast.
It's Jackson.
And I'm a lucky boy today because I'm going down to see some big, strong, naked men getting ready, warming up in the Inner Sanctum. Couldn't be happier. A real big thank you to all of you out there for watching the show and getting us to episode 400 so I could fulfill this dream of mine. Really means a lot. Thank you. And I'm going to turn around the camera now so you guys see the road. Just to confirm that we are on our way to the
That's what an Australian road looks like, by the way.
What do we have in store for us?
For a second there, I thought you were doing this while driving. Then I remembered your steering wheels are reversed.
I don't know if you noticed, you're driving on the wrong side.
Yeah,
sorry guys.
You're doing this while driving too, and it's fucked up, man. Pay attention.
Okay, so
I just want to point out for audio listeners before you get into it, Jackson in this video has the purest, happiest grin on his face.
Oh,
He's
so
fucking
excited.
beaming. Actually, just giddy at this prospect of seeing these men.
Well, okay, so just to give like a insight into how I was feeling at the time, I guess. It's been a stressful week in the official podcast, not gonna lie. There's been stuff going on. We all know that. This was my escape. I was finally like this was happening during that, so I was like, I need to get out of the house right now. I need to run away. What am I gonna do? Right, the Inner Sanctum's today. Thank God, I can go enjoy looking at naked men. So it was just I was so excited for that day because it was just like my escapism, basically. I'm very happy.
How nice.
Yeah, so that's the first clip. But my optimism and enthusiasm and excitement was immediately kind of thrown into disarray from what would happen next, and that is clip 2.
Little update. I'm getting nervous. We seem to be stuck in significant traffic. The rugby gods have conspired to keep me away from my boys.
Hey, rugby gods.
Somewhat worried about making it there on time to see them getting ready in the inner sanctum. Hopefully the traffic should ease up soon. If not, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look them up naked online, maybe.
For audio listeners, Jackson then at the end of the video started unzipping his pants. I think, were you pre-gaming?
Yeah, I was getting ready. Hey, when you're stuck in like standstill traffic, you may as well, right? You got to keep the chub going. I was getting very scared.
Just because traffic stopped doesn't mean the party stops, gentlemen.
No, it's a tightrope though, right? Because you don't want to go too far in the pre-gaming that you get there empty.
Yeah, you want to keep edging.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very important.
You want to bust when you can see the prize, not before.
Exactly. But yeah, standstill traffic really made me nervous for a while there. It was like about 45 minutes in like this kind of gridlock traffic, which was quite annoying. But eventually we did get there, which is clip 3, to Brisbane, by the way, which is the city.
And there we have it. That right there is Brisbane City. Brisbane, baby.
That's a highway.
Yeah, you can't see it yet. Just a second. For those of you that don't know Australia, this is
like Jurassic
my state,
Park.
Queensland's largest city. It's capital city. This is the highway, but here we go. Around this corner. There we go. There's Brisbane. That's right. Our 5.5 hour long car trip is.
I didn't know you guys had buildings in Australia.
Almost at the end.
You were expecting dirt huts.
I thought it was going to be like, huts, maybe some mud piles.
Yeah, basically, like tents made out of kangaroo skin.
Yeah. Do you remember the fire festival? I thought you guys would have like those HEV emergency tents set up everywhere.
Where are the jellyfish?
What are they called? Like FEMA camps or what?
Yeah, where are the cheese sandwiches in little plastic trays that people are eating everywhere?
See, this is what I love. I love showing people Australia because it really is just a beautiful country.
It is very gorgeous. Yeah.
One of the comments in the Discord. This is Australia. I was expecting all desert and just dry land. Like this is the image people have, but it's actually a beautiful country.
It's a nice looking city. I'll give you that. On a clear blue sky as well. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Yep. All right. So now we park the car and then we start to walk to the stadium, Suncorp Stadium, where the inner sanctum.
Okay,
is
we're
found.
in Brisbane now. And we've got to start the 3.5 hour walk to the stadium. So once we get there, I'll provide an update. Okay, we made it to Suncorp Stadium. We're ready to see the Dolphins in the flesh in the inner sanctum.
Oh, look how excited he is.
I can't wait. All right, let's go in.
I'm shaking.
So actually happy, man.
Oh, there's a lot of people here. It's called Suncorp Stadium.
Yeah, look at
there's hundreds of people filing in, and they're all probably going straight to the inner sanctum. I couldn't imagine it'd be for anything else.
The inner sanctum was small. There was only about, I want to say, probably total the amount of people like in the area for the inner sanctum, probably about 50 people.
It's an exclusive activity. How much was the ticket again?
Yeah, how much was tickets?
Oh, it actually wasn't that much. It was like $300
each, or total.
I think it was each, if I recall correctly.
I mean, if you get like VIP
300
seats,
Australian, so that's 200 US.
Okay, I think based on what you get alongside it, that might be worth it. But if it's literally just you watch them for 10 minutes and leave, I'd say that was a ripoff.
No, okay, so with the package, right, the inner sanctum package or whatever it is, you get like I said, free food,
package,
like snacks.
Yeah,
there'll be a lot of packages coming up. The snacks, drinks, and also like the front row seats, basically to the actual match. So like, I
front
think
row
it's
seats
actually
to the actual rugby.
Yeah, I think it's actually worth it.
Oh, that's a good deal then. Yeah, if it's a bigger game, I'd say that's fine. Sure.
Yeah, the front row seats usually are like $150 anyway. So.
Oh, dude, yeah, 50 extra bucks for like a possible meet and greet and some snacks and a lounge. Okay, I'll take it. I'd say that's fine.
You don't even have to go see the naked man. That's just an extra.
That's the bonus.
I wonder if there's any of the like the athletes that are reading through like their contracts each year and they're like, in a sanctum, what the fuck is this? I'm gonna be naked in front of people, or if they just don't know at all, right? They don't even
your
know
manager
people
already
on the
signed it.
Other side. Yeah, I gotta do what? Like treating these like pro athletes as like glorified strippers at this point, like feels like pretty fucked. But hey,
stop teasing us.
What are you gonna do?
All right, clip 5.
Okay, so Clip 5,
Sorry.
inside the inner sanctum. We're in there now.
Okay, we're here down in the inner sanctum. If you want to turn around and have a look at what we're looking at, we've got to be very quiet and respectful because there are dolphins in there practicing. So we're going to wait.
For audio listeners, they're in some sort of like inner sanctum waiting area, and they're staring at the athletes through the glass.
Remember, this is one-way glass as well, so the players can't see
Jackson
us,
has
which is
gone
very
down
nice.
the stairs to a basement to stare at people in a gym through one-way glass.
Yeah,
That
it
is
actually is a
constantly
zoo.
what he's looking at. There is
actually literally
no
is a zoo.
magic.
I think so.
There is
There's
no
a guy
magic
doing
or
stretches.
pageantry.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
it's good. This is the inner sanctum. It's living up to the hype so far, definitely. We're just
Jackson's
gonna wait
hard.
for more players to kind of pile in.
That's why my hands are in my
Special
pocket.
birthday for me. I'm very happy to be here.
Oh. So for you audio people, this is like, it's in a stadium, but by God, the definition of a gym in a basement is exactly what we're looking at. It is a gym
Yes.
in a basement with a
But
piece of
creepier.
glass separating them. That's it. That's the whole thing. There's nothing else there.
It's like if you could go to the gym, but instead of going into the gym, there was just a room with like one-way glass that you could stand in and then watch the people actually work out.
Oh
It's
my
like
I'm
God.
really-
Look
surprised
at-
you're allowed to film.
well, what I
Yeah,
love
I actually-
more.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I was actually worried about that, so I actually asked the people letting people in because I had my camera and stuff. I was like, "Hey, is it alright if I film down there?" And they gave me a weird look. They gave me the weirdest look ever. They were like, "No one's actually ever asked us that." And I was like, "Well, can I?" I was like worried I was about to be kicked
I
out.
cannot believe you were the first. There's no way.
Yeah, there's no way.
Oh, fuck. The other thing that I love, this nice attention to detail, is in this little torture chamber where they're watching the athletes work out, there are about 3 or 4 other fans watching them through the glass work out, and they are right up against it. They are as close
yeah.
to that glass as humanly possible watching
They
them
wanna see every
exercise and
detail.
stretch. They wanted
Yeah.
to see every piece of this.
Well, they want to see those sinewy horse haunches.
I was expecting like middle-aged women going down there, like perving at the men or whatever. But it was like a 50-50 split between genders. Like it seemed like there were
Let's
actually like
see.
sports fans there. Like those are 2 dudes there right next to that pillar.
Yeah.
So they're just like
2 dudes.
they're just
this,
enjoying watching.
This one seems like a woman. There's a man standing next to them. I can't tell if this is a shadow or a third person. And then, wait,
I think there
There's
was
like
someone
3
next to me.
athletes
a woman and a
actually
guy.
in the gym.
Yeah, it's like a split.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that'd be cool. Yeah.
Jackson, I appreciate the perks they gave you, like the tickets and the snacks and whatnot, but I gotta say, if this was the whole thing and you paid for this, I would have been fucking furious. This is so
Well,
nothing.
hold on a minute. Next clip. You want to explain it,
All
Jackson?
right. Yeah, so people started filing in at this point. So let's see.
Get a good look inside.
Oh yeah, I go up to the glass now. I get my turn.
This is incredible. Oh, Kira. Actually, for all you listeners at home, that's Wayne Bennett over there. Esteemed coach right at the back there. I don't think he'll be getting shirtless or anything, but we can certainly hope.
The zoom in.
I love the editing.
Yeah, what's with the fucking like
It's Wayne
TMZ
Bennett!
zooms? What?
Jackson did like a did you know cutaway and put Wayne Bennett's
This is hallowed
fucking
ground,
profile
yeah.
picture and stats on the screen.
All right, so at this point, I was kind of disappointed by the lack of clothes coming off. So we were waiting there for a little while longer when finally, we saw what we had come for. This is clip 8, by the way. Don't do clip 7. Clip 8.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm ready.
big news here. Can you see already? Can you see? Can you see what I see?
Wait, where is he? He's behind
He's
the pillar.
hiding.
Damn it. He's shy. He's bashful.
We
there
have a
he is.
naked
He's
dolphin.
shirtless.
I repeat, we have a naked dolphin. He's over there. He's leaving.
Oh my
God.
Damn, that
He's
was
shirtless,
special.
he's
We
not
saw
naked.
A fully naked dolphin.
A
player,
naked
which is
dolphin?
incredible to see.
Well, I
One you
couldn't.
can usually buy that,
I
but
only
we
saw
it
a
in
glimpse
the
of him, so I
flesh.
didn't know. But still,
It's
we
incredible.
saw someone half
Incredible
naked.
I mean, Jackson, at this point, you should have started pounding on the glass and getting their
Let
attention and
me
shit.
in. Get your clothes off.
With like both fists like a little child. Let me in.
I want in.
Do they tell you not to touch the glass? Or anything like
no,
that?
there was no signs or anything, but we are respectful
Huh.
of the zoo creatures inside. You don't want to scare them. So.
It sounds
Yeah,
to me
that's
like the
true.
players don't even know this is happening because there's
I
just
don't
no
think they
rules and
are.
it's a fucking basement.
I really don't think they are because, like, Man, if I was in that position, even if I'm a pro athlete, I'd feel so fucking weird knowing that there's people on the other side. But they seem so like chill and casual about it. So I genuinely don't think they know.
They're probably used to it.
Yeah, maybe. I will say this: when we came up from the inner sanctum, we sat around in the little, I don't know, the membership area or whatever, and then a player actually came out and gave like an interview basically and signed some signatures in that little exclusive area. So
okay.
So I guess they might know, but I'm not sure.
That's not bad. I think you did get your money's worth, especially when you include a front row seat ticket to the game. But there's still definitely this layer of creepiness to this all.
It's
this layer
really
of just
creepy. It feels so creepy. It just, even if it was like the most natural thing ever, as soon as you include one-way glass into the equation, it becomes so fucking creepy.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, they gotta concentrate. They don't want people like you sticking a camera in their faces as they're doing stretches shirtless.
See, I feel like I'd be the opposite. I would appreciate if I had a locker room and people just had like a designated like visitor zone and they stood in the corner and watched. I'd at least know people were watching instead of are they watching? Are they there?
Yeah.
And like threw peanuts at you and stuff.
Yeah, I'd rather they throw peanuts and jeer at me instead of me looking at the glass going, they could be there right now. They could see everything.
How does one-way glass work? If I like press my head firm up against the glass, could they see me then?
I don't think so. I don't know. That's not how it works in the movies.
I think it has to do with light.
People are saying yes. It depends how strong it is. I'm wondering if you could like press your cock up against the screen, the glass, and like press it really hard up against the glass, and then they see just a floating cock on the other side. Yeah, then they know. Then they know there's someone there.
If you got kicked out for that, I would have applauded you as Australia's hero. That would have been perfect.
You could like breathe on the glass and draw a heart.
Yeah.
I wonder if they could
that'd be so cute.
Oh, Jackson, you should have squeezed it with your cock. So you draw a heart and then just with your penis across the glass. That'd be so good.
All right, my next clip is me actually talking about the how I feel about it. Goes into what we've been talking about.
This does admittedly feel pretty creepy.
As he's filming.
Because remember, they don't. It's one-way glass, so all they see is themselves. But we're actually on the other side, just staring at them naked bodies. It's very weird.
Aw.
Well, they're not naked.
But
they clearly got over it.
Partial nudity there.
Yeah, they're not naked. Let's. For audio listeners, let's clarify. They are definitely not naked. They are all fully clothed. But the way it's presented and the like exercises they're doing, it definitely feels pervy. Like it's very perverted feeling. Definitely.
There were people that were half like shirtless, let's say, and like oiled up. Basically, there were people like that.
That's called
I couldn't
sweat.
get them. Yeah, maybe. I couldn't get like really good footage of the shirtless ones. So we usually saw them like walking down the hallway there on the left. So it was like pretty far away from where we could get a good look at them. But yeah, we definitely saw like, you know, shirtless people, shirtless ripped people. So worth it. This next clip is outside the inner sanctum.
Clip 10. Go.
This is just,
in the
an
stadium.
example. Yeah, this is just an example of how close we were to the field and such from the tickets.
That's not bad. That's a crowded game too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Look at you guys. Oh, fuck me.
They're so happy.
Oh, this is the hype moment when the Dolphins came out. This was cool. Those are the people.
And
we
you're
just
like,
saw.
I know that guy's ass. I saw that guy's pecs.
I've seen that guy's ass anywhere. I know that guy.
Yeah, for a game this big and crowded, I think that's actually a pretty good deal. It's not bad.
That was just me very happy.
Copyright.
Oh yeah, we can mute that.
That's fine. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
All right. So yeah, we started watching this half of the game, but then there was an urge within me to return to the inner sanctum. So we got up about 20 minutes before the half ended, and we made our way back to the inner sanctum.
Thank
which is
God.
clip 11. I didn't want to watch the game. I was so interested in the game. I had to return to where I belonged.
We're just waiting here.
You should have stayed there the whole time.
For our men to come back.
You're just watching the fucking janitor right now.
You're watching the
Jackson
CEO
is watching
of the
a man
team clean the toilets.
It's just a man rearranged, like putting the exercise bike back in its place.
I'm ready.
I'm just watching a guy do his job behind one big glass.
He's just doing a loop-de-loop.
He's wheeling exercise equipment in a circle. Jackson, I can't blame you.
I'm imagining this guy. He's just doing the job like 20 minutes into the game or whatever. So there's people, everyone's out in the stadium watching the actual game, and he just hears thumping up against the glass as I'm on the other side trying to make contact with him.
He thinks he's alone.
Oh man, I can't blame you for wanting to get this premium seat to the Inner Sanctum when they come back, man. This is the fucking front row.
Yeah, look, there's like seats set up for when they come back on their little halftime break or whatever. It's exciting.
Oh.
So this is separate from the locker room, right? Like the locker room's its own place?
Yeah, so see, right there, that door on the right that's half open, I think that's the locker room in there.
So what's the point of the Inner Sanctum if the locker room is its whole other thing?
Well, to see them work out in between. Okay. And also see like the halftime break, like them getting chewed out by the coach, I guess, because that's kind of what happened. So maybe there's like that voyeuristic element. Yeah.
Okay. Next
well,
clip.
I don't know if I showed that. Clip 12. This is just showing how busy it got in the Inner Sanctum.
I thought that guy's own shirt was him shirtless. I got excited.
It's the players coming back. They had like a whole like massage therapist on the side that rubbed them down and stuff as well.
Look at the crowd.
They're taking
all
drinks.
These people have come to see.
Oh my god!
That got full.
Holy shit!
I'm trying to keep my voice down because it feels weird.
Why are you all in the back, Jackson? You were there first.
Well, I was
right up against the glass.
Yeah, we were there for like 5 minutes.
You should have done that obnoxious streamer personality thing where you're like, I'm here in the Inner Sanctum.
Yeah,
let's go.
I should have interviewed people while I was down there. Like, what do you think of that naked guy? How do you feel being in the Inner Sanctum? Do you feel like a perv? Does this feel ethically
worth
okay?
$300 Australian dollars.
How hard are you out of 10? How hard am I?
Get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
Let me finish this.
Then we could have titled the video. I got my ass beat in the Inner Sanctum.
Oh, somebody else is taking photos too, so you're not alone. Look at this man.
Yeah.
For contrast, earlier in the clip, it was like 5 people. Now there is like 40 people in this tiny room watching them work out and talk.
Packed. That person is filming it for their spank bank. I'm filming it for the podcast. So there's a bit
the
of
podcast spank bank. Yeah.
Yeah, the podcast
That's
and
your
my
alibi.
Spank bank. Yeah. My alibi. Okay, and then clip 13 I think is the next one. It's just decompressing after the Inner Sanctum.
Membership area after visiting the Inner Sanctum, and by God, I feel like I've just met God. That was an incredible life-changing experience, an experience only made possible by all of you for making 400 episodes of a podcast. Weird prize for getting that far in a podcast history, but man, I'm happy we started the podcast 8 years ago because it was all leading to this moment. Seeing those boys in there, inspirational, truly inspirational. I feel like we can do anything now, so I'll be coming back every week, see how the locker room progresses as the year moves forward. Yeah, thank you. Bye.
You should give them unsolicited advice, like, hey, can you move that pillar? You know, can we redecorate?
I'm paying good money to be down here. You get the people up front to the glass, and I want them to rub their pecs up against the glass too. Like, I'm a big investor.
I paid this money, and I just got to say, I've seen your Inner Sanctum. It needs a lot of work. Okay, I just have a lot of suggestions.
Actually, if for some reason a Dolphins member or whatever is listening to this, reach out to me because I will buy membership to come back. I will be a frequent visitor of the Inner Sanctum. I'm actually curious. Is there like Google reviews for the Inner Sanctum? Surely not, right?
What do you mean a Dolphin member?
The Dolphins are the team. Sorry. I should have clarified that.
Like a player, you mean? No, I know who the Dolphins are.
Yeah. So like, no, you can buy membership so that you can come to like the Inner Sanctum each week or whatever. Be treated as like a distinguished gentleman.
Friend.
All right. So the next clip, where we're almost at the end here.
14
is just this was hype.
Oh, rugby. Who cares? I want men.
No, you seeing men climb over each other is so good.
It's but they're not working out.
I was so excited then. That was worth it for me.
So what happened? I don't know how rugby works. Is that good?
Well, yeah, that was good. You could tell by my happy little dance there. They scored some points.
Oh.
What's the opposite team called?
The Titans. Yeah, they scored the point, but then they got the point taken away from them. So I was sad after that.
Oh, man. Probably illegal play coaching in the inner sanctum, and they reviewed the security footage. And saw you signing with your dick on the glass.
They realized there were illegal tips being passed through the glass down in the inner sanctum.
You were banging on it in Morse code with your pelvis.
Yeah. All right, last clip is just walking home after the game. This is the end of the vlog.
So, we're just coming back now from the inner sanctum, my magical trip to the naked rugby league players' land. I'm just kind of trying to take it all in and kind of decipher what I just saw with my own eyes. I know I'm going to be dreaming about it tonight. It was a very magical experience. I saw players that I've learned to love over the last few weeks in preparation for this trip. I saw them in the flesh, and I'm very happy about that.
And they lost.
Well, it was at the end they lost. It was a very traumatic experience for me.
Yeah,
Very sad to see the men I've learned to love lose like that in spectacular fashion. So yeah, that's it. That's the trip.
Then there's this
You
dramatic.
should go to the inner sanctum of a different team every time. Like go
Every
see the
team
Titans.
in the whole league.
Yeah. Ooh.
You should rank and tier list every team's men on display in their inner sanctums.
Ooh. The
I don't think.
handsomeness,
I think the
pecs.
Dolphins are the only ones with the inner sanctum. So I'm just supporting a team of Kumas, maybe. Oh wait, inner sanctum. Full
Exhibitionist.
private hire is available for groups of 40 or more. I could just rent it out myself.
Oh God, get the podcast audience to go to the inner sanctum with you.
Yeah, is 40 people over in Australia that want to come to the inner sanctum?
Yeah.
Let's all get together and do that.
Make sure they're over 18 because it is the inner sanctum, you know.
True. Yeah. Yeah. Who knows what happens down there?
What a meetup.
Yeah, the players are like, thanks for renting out our space. Excuse me, we're doing something here. This is for the podcast. Thank you. Just if you could stay in the inner sanctum.
Could we record an episode from the inner sanctum?
Yeah.
I wish. I hope.
I mean,
I wonder if
assume
I
they
can
have
at least go
Wi-Fi.
down there and record one. Yeah, maybe we'll come back. We'll come back to
You
that
get
idea.
season passes and you exclusively just only go to the inner sanctum.
They're like, why isn't this guy leaving during the match? He just stays down there the entire time.
There's playing out on the Jumbotron out in the stadium. There's an inner sanctum cam, and it's just feed of you to the entire stadium sitting down there.
That'd be so good.
You could bring like a lawn chair.
That was my inner sanctum trip. Thank you very much for everyone for making that possible. Really, really fun
I think it
experience.
was 100% worth it. I think it was just as creepy and off-putting as I expected. I loved it. Thank you, Jackson, for documenting it. I thought that was great.
That was fun. We should do more stuff like that for the show, where one of us goes and sees and does something weird in the real world and brings back the experience
agree.
for us to
Yeah.
look
Sure.
at. That was fun.
Sure.
Could
I'd
be fun
down.
for me to do anyway because there's like so many new things I see in America. Could be fun.
Yeah.
Kaya, since you are the newest bring over here, you should do like an American road trip and just record from a different hotel and talk about what you've been doing. I think that'd be great for you.
Oh man, I feel like, am I gonna morph into an IRL streamer at the end?
No, you don't have to be a douche. Like, I wasn't douchey down there in the inner sanctum.
True.
That's true. You can be respectful. You're
Yeah, I was
older and,
respectful.
an adult. You know how to do that without being a piece of shit online.
Yeah. It would have been douchey if I was like making a scene down there.
Mhm.
No. You do it and then we'll just like talk about it after and you could film it. I would hate for you to go there and stream this shit and be like, I'm here for the podcast. Here's my stupid show.
I'm banging on Boogie's door. Open up, you bitch.
Live to 1,000 people.
Episode 500
God.
special, whether he likes it or not. Just kidding. He's not living that long.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah.
Fuck. What a burn.
He's not wrong.
No. Okay. How about I have a teeny tiny topic and then we can start
Sure.
calls. Does that sound good? Have you guys
Yeah,
heard
that
of
sounds
friend.com? I have some tech bro funsies.
I saw the announcement for it and kind of a recap of what it is, but that's about as far as I know.
Okay,
What is
we're
this?
going to watch this.
Say it again. Friend.com.
Friend.com, and we're going to get into that domain too because there's a story. But first, let's all together,
the
gang,
domain thing I heard, yeah.
watch the ad.
Gosh, I'm out of breath.
Yeah, he's all he's thinking right there is this chick's insane. I gotta get the fuck out of here. She's isolated me on a rooftop.
I'm going to propose that for the audio release, we cut out us watching it and just recap it because it's not a lot of good audio.
Yeah, sure.
It is a commercial for a thing called Friend.com, and it is these people in different scenarios with a necklace, and they push a button on it and they talk to it, and they are sent as what is presumably an AI text message responding to what they said. So, for example, a woman is watching a TV show and talking about it, and the AI sends her a message that says, "This show is really underrated." And it is, without a doubt, the most lonely thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
So these guys raised about $2.5 million for what is essentially a necklace with a button on it that you press and you talk into it, just like you talk to like a regular AI on your phone. And you say, hey, the sandwich is nice. And then on your phone, you get a message that says, yeah, I like it too. I'm your real friend. Beep boop.
Yep.
Anyway, raised $2.5 million. They paid almost $1.9 million for the domain friend.com. Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't leave a whole lot for product development.
I was gonna say friend.com. They got that. That seems like an expensive domain to grab.
Friend.com sounds premium, right? But then that leaves what, $700K for actual development, and for tech, that is nothing. That is utterly nothing.
Yeah, you could have just done like friendbutton.com or some dumb shit. Wait till you actually like get a return.
So the friend thing, let's say, what's this guy's name? Schiffman. I'll just refer to him as Founder 1. Now, there's another guy who is now accusing Founder 1, let's call him Founder 2. Founder 2 is now accusing Founder 1 of stealing the idea for this thing. Now, usually you would, present some sort of evidence. You would show maybe patent numbers, and you would say, here, our attorneys will get in touch. Or you can do this.
Yo, I'm Nick, and for those who don't know, I built Friend. Renamed your tab, jacked my style, built nothing real. It's been a while. Investor cash, you better
We want
quick.
the
I'm running
TikTok
hard, chasing my
audience.
peak. Stop big game, what is the proof? All you're gonna squeeze, no.
Wait, what's wrong with the audio?
No, you said this is TikTok.
I said this is the TikTok audience brain. Like, this is...
Oh, yeah.
Proof. I the father in hand, you the Shishido can't understand. I view your jokes per meal on a name, can ship a thing, just Twitter fame. Friend and yours, running my wave, open source fam, digging your grave. Take a seat, I've learned the grind, you're wasting cash, I'm building in time. Respect the game, respect the source, I'm the real friend, the AI force. Yo, I'm Nick.
Do you remember in the 90s, when there was a big entertainment stereotype going around with the rapping grannies? And the joke was, whoa, grandma said a swear, grandma smoked weed, grandma's rapping.
I remember that being big on YouTube as well, like angry grandpa and angry grandma and shit
angry,
like that.
angry old person, angry grandpa. And do you remember very, very quickly we all decided it was the most embarrassing and unfunny fucking thing on the planet? I feel like that ad brought back all that PTSD
It was
in
fun
one
cringe.
sitting.
What is not just fun cringe is Founder 1 is now angry, and he decides to diss you, Founder 2, with the following video that Founder 2 apparently released, in which he tries to give his new device to a crackhead.
Necklace to a crackhead. Let's see. Necklace to a crackhead. Let's see how
What the fuck?
Hey, how's it going? Do you know Friend AI
Great
Necklace?
marketing.
It transforms your conversations and gives you personalized AI. Look, it live transcribes everything I'm currently saying and also creates these memories. Look, I was discussing fundraising and design for hardware startup. It even created events for me. Look. I can go to settings and connect my Apple Calendar or Google Calendar. Do you use Apple or Google or something? Okay, sorry, I cannot hear you. Wait, there is also speech profile. You can like talk to it, and then it will remember who you are. Oh, and
Which one's
wait,
the
there's
crackhead?
plugins. There's like Paul Graham plugin, my favorite. You can get feedback on whatever you're saying. But
This is
would you buy this?
fucked.
$49 only.
It is.
Look how beautiful it is. Okay, let's go to the next one.
He actually gets
that
frustrated
crack,
with the
yeah.
drug addicts too. These people are such pieces of shit.
Wasn't giving me the lines I needed.
The man is actively passed out standing up against a pillar, and the guy who made this device forcibly puts it around his neck and is
Yeah, what a
trying
piece
to
of
be
shit.
quirky. trying to be quirky with, look at my cool device, wouldn't you use it? And the man is possibly dying of an overdose right in front of us. Like, oh my God.
Can we talk about the actual idea? So they're waging war over this idea and people have invested millions of dollars. It's literally just Chat GPT, but with a button.
Yep.
Like it's just
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
You can do this on your phone.
100%.
It's one of those stupid AI tools that should just be an app.
Yeah.
On your phone.
It's something you should never, ever, ever pay for. What prevents me from... So when they use the tech, they have the little button on their chest, they hit the button, and then they have to check their phone to read the response. If the little thing on their chest had a screen like an Apple Watch and it showed the response, I would get it. But what prevents me instead from just opening Chat GPT on my phone and using voice to text and talking into it? There's no difference. It's the same thing.
No, none, but they somehow raised $2.5 million with this fucking ChatGPT wrapper. And then...
I don't see it being successful, though. I don't see people actually buying it. That's like,
who would and why?
I don't know. People are fucking dumb.
ChatGPT is free, you know? Like, it's the same thing for free. You will never beat free, except for stupid people who are, like, scammed into thinking it's better for some reason.
Even the crackhead didn't want it. Let's put it this way. That man had the common sense to just block this idea. Anyway, and they have a back and forth, and turns out founder one stole another idea and met Elon Musk after getting admitted to Harvard. So scamming works. Grifting works.
Yeah, no shit.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that doesn't make it good, though. It should be bullied.
No. Yeah, they should be for the rep.
We're reaching the point where people are seeing free things and going, how can I profit off of this and package it to sell to people with a lot of this
it's all about
technology.
marketing and packaging, generally speaking. That's why things are successful. But like, even the packaging and marketing on this, it doesn't incentivize people. Like an ad full of like trendy young people spilling mayonnaise on their button or whatever, as it like gives them empty platitudes, isn't going to make a lonely person be like, whoa, that looks sick.
Is that
next
is that
time.
what the ad's about, Jackson, or is spilling mayonnaise on your button what you did in the inner sanctum?
You could take this thing into the inner sanctum and talk to it. Like, oh, there he is, and then you
look at number 17.
Yeah. They market it like it's a companion, like you're supposed to walk around with it like a fucking Pokemon and be like, wow, I don't need friends. I'll just do everything with my little AI thing, and yet it's the most lonely and sad thing I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I don't see how this cute, like these things, I get that it probably does to lonely people, but like, I really don't get it, because if I was lonely and I was using a tool like this to feel not lonely, I think it would have the in it like the opposite effect.
Amplifying
It would make me
effect.
feel,
Yeah.
it would make me feel lonely, knowing that I'm relying on this fucking button to, not feel lonely. There's no winning.
Yeah, like, friends, I'm about
boy.
to kill myself. Okay, you guys want to start fan call-ins?
Yeah, we can do that.
Sure. That was an hour of an ep. We can do an hour of call-ins. It's a good episode.
Think of something that you might like, because we are gonna focus
They
on...
might seem like cynical dicks, so they're going to throw this into the mix. Just so you don't think they're dead inside, it's the things we like corner.
Yeah,
There are
fucking
like 12
nostalgic.
people in the audience who audibly clapped and jumped for joy when they heard that.
I was
It was
one of
like opening Pandora's box. It's been so long.
It's weird
I know,
that a track that's been on our show before has given me a sense of nostalgia at this point. It's very weird.
Yeah.
You know, I looked at the timestamp on that file. It's from 2019, when
Oh my God.
Jen from the Jingles department, my buddy Carl's wife, made that for us. Because people were saying that we were a little too cynical.
Yeah.
So we decided to.
We do have that reputation. We
Yes,
are pretty
which is
cynical
why
people.
I'm gonna dust this off.
That was when we were such Debbie Downers. We had to have a designated time each episode of, okay, let's be positive. We have to do it. We're required.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. Good
All right.
times.
I get it.
No.
So
Let me
how
look
do we want
at-
to do this? Do we want to do like Jack order?
We
selecting
still
people?
technically do have Jack orders, so we could do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Is that yeah? Okay. All right, I'll
Sure.
pick first. So I'm gonna pick a user who's been in our Patreon for a while now. I've definitely seen them around. Smiley face guy, you're coming on. I've invited you.
How are you?
How's it going, man?
You guys have
all
been
of
asking
that.
for a VTuber for a while on the podcast, and this is the one you guys wanted, right?
Yeah, this is
Absolutely. That's
the whole
that's
benefit of VTube is like the giant jiggly tits and stuff, but you're literally just a giant yellow smiley face. This is all you've got.
I might prefer this. I think this is great.
Yeah, I just like took 6 hours to learn the bare minimal live 2D. I just slapped my little icon that I've had since I made this when I was fucking 12. I just slammed it into GIMP, like set this all into different layers, shoved it into live 2D, and then looked at the like instruction manual on how to do this. And then I didn't even bother how to learn mask layers, so my eyes just squished together.
Oh, your eyes are blinking completely out of sync. It's great.
Oh yeah,
seems like
it
it's
does
not
not
working
help
too
at
great.
all that I am using FaceRig, a piece of software from 2014 that is so old you can't buy it anymore.
Oh,
it seems like your whatever it's called, avatar is having a stroke every now and then.
It's trying really hard.
And it's like constantly winking. The funny thing is, I don't know how to get it to wink on purpose. Like oh my god, it's actually doing it.
Oh, there you go.
Holy shit.
You know, we got like Iron Mouse.
It's never
We
happened
got like
on
Iron
purpose.
Mouse and Cottontail and Kofefi, but I think Smiley Face Guy is just going to be the next one in that V Shoujo. I'm telling you.
You're gonna be big, smiley face guy. I believe in it.
First one made out of MS Paint. The first one that doesn't have 1,000 jiggle physics functions.
First one technically made by a 12-year-old as well.
I don't think Live TV existed when I was 12.
Can you actually add tits to your avatar? Like have a full body for smiley face, the smiley face character?
I probably could add on a
Smiley
full body.
tits?
The way Live 2D works is it's a lot kind of like if you used Flash animation in any way, where it's just a bunch of motion tweening, and you assign each layer to a attribute. Like the eyes are each their own parameters, the face is its own parameters, the mouth is its own parameters.
Is it like Flash as well? Is it like Flash as well, where it crashes every 5 fucking minutes and barely works?
I have no idea. I haven't used it that much,
Flash?
so if it does, I don't know.
Exactly, Kaya. Exactly. Who still even uses it? It's so outdated, and I've heard nothing but horror stories from my cartoon friends about how dog shit it was.
That is just my game. It's just Papa's Freezeria, a Flash game that got ported.
Oh,
what's the thing you like, Smiley?
Games. I like the games. I like my movies. Like hang out with my best.
No, you got to be more specific. You got to be specific. Come on.
Give us one we can make fun of or agree with you on, please.
Just favorite movie.
Oh man, I have so many fucking movies. Like I have a shelf full of movies.
God damn it, Smiley! Come on,
give me one.
Give us one.
I'm thinking. Well, I probably Wall-E maybe because I watched the shit out of that.
Oh,
movie.
you said the magic word. That's Andrew's.
It's the best. It's the best Disney movie. It's my favorite movie of all time. It's the best movie ever made. It's the greatest achievement in animation. That's it. You win.
It is a TV show though. I should point this out because Legion. Someone told me to talk about Legion. I fucking love Legion. It's an underrated Marvel show, and if they dare put it in the MCU and fuck it up, I'm gonna be mad. It's a great show, and it's not talked about enough.
You immediately lost Andrew. You had him for a second with Wally, and now he's gone.
Yeah, and then I heard MCU, and I was like, all right, well, you know.
Oh, this is not MCU. Well, it may or may not be MCU. We don't know. The whole point is that you don't know how much of.
No, we don't care. That's so we don't know.
I mean, you can watch it and not care. It could be connected to anything. I mean, it could be connected to any show. It could be connected to reality if you want it to be.
The Legion. So it started off as just a regular TV show?
A little bit. It was always meant to be like a fucking weird experimental thing. This was before the Fox buyout as well. And the whole point is that there's this X-Men character named Legion, and eventually the guy who made the Fargo TV show just was kind of like, hey, we're going to make an X-Men show. Do you want to do it? He's just like, yeah, I'm going to make one about Legion. And so he just made one, and it's so great. It's like it's heavily inspired by David Lynch and Stanley Kubrick. Like, it's pretty obvious. Like there's a lot of references.
I've never even heard of
I'm
it.
I'm a big Kubrick boy. I can see that. Okay.
Yep, Audrey Plaza's in it as a villain role for the first season.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay.
Is she the one with the giant titties that everyone on Reddit for like a year was obsessed with seeing? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I know about her. That shows how up to date I am on celebrity trivia.
Yeah. It also was kind of Joker before Joker because the guy is also completely insane. And it's also going to be Joker 2 before Joker 2 because I swear there's like either a musical segment or some sort of dance segment at least once every 3 episodes, and by the final season it's just happening every episode, and the final episode just has a cover of a Pink Floyd song, and I cannot mention what Pink Floyd song it is without spoiling everything.
Okay, well don't spoil it.
Okay. Yeah, don't spoil it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
I mean, you have the one Jamie Clement doing a rap battle with another, like, pretty much dreamlike entity in the 3rd season as well, and they pull it off, and it's not even cringe.
Well, see, I would have preferred if it was a rap battle with the inventor of Friend.com.
Yeah,
that would have been
would've
epic.
been nice.
Ooh, epic rap battle.
He's got bars, Smiley. He's got bars, Smiley.
Yeah,
okay.
He's got a bar around his neck he pushes to talk to someone. But thank you very much, Smiley.
Thank you for joining
I
us,
understood like about 7 words from everything you said there, but
Oh, trust me. I tell my best friend about this series all the time, and she's just like come to like just understand that I just talk about it a lot. And pretty much the only time I've ever she's ever asked me what is happening is a scene where he's just singing the Rainbow Connection in like a way that he's like pretty much scared shitless.
Huh. Well, Legion, available now to stream on Hulu via FX. I just looked it up. There you go. There's your plug.
Please make a new Legion for Smiley. Call to arms out there for whoever makes Legion. Please make it a thing.
Well, thank you for sharing that WALL-E is in fact the best movie of all time, and Legion is a show you could watch. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thanks,
yeah.
Smiley.
I guess as the 5th official boy, I've secured my spot for another 100 episodes. Extend my contract.
Get him out of here now. Quick.
Get out of here.
Thank you.
Get out of here.
All right. Your turn, Andrew.
Thank you, though, Smiley. For real. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your support. Just note for the editor, obviously, cut all this out.
Yeah. Just
make us a professional.
Jump from guest to guest part, I would say. Easy enough.
Love you, editor.
Note to the editor, Photoshop me with a giant wiener. Just super big, like painfully large.
Yeah.
That's
editor, another note, Photoshop me onto the end of Andrew's comically large wiener. Like I'm riding it.
And when I piss, have Jackson open his mouth, yeah.
Yeah. All right. What's happening, Maru? Can we get
another guest? This is going great. This is fucking sick.
Actually, note to the editor, you can include that segment where we talked about Andrew's wiener because that was pretty good. So just cut around that.
Yep. Note to the editor, put this on Pornhub.com as well, and title it 3 Hot Boys Talk About the Inner Sanctum.
Ooh, that I would click on that, yeah. Even having been there, I'd click on that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, welcome, Mariah. Hey.
Yeah, hello, Mariah.
Oh, guys, I wasn't prepared for this. Just kidding,
yes,
I have like a script.
Script?
Part 1.
Preparing all week. Yeah. Chapter 1.
All right,
let's hear it.
If you guys don't know me, I've been a fan. Okay, whatever. Okay.
Wow, you're immediately getting rid of your script.
Folding
immediately
like a goddamn picnic table.
Don't get shy. Read it.
Yeah, come on, read it.
Hey guys, I'm the official Reddit mod Discord admin.
No, don't read it. Don't read it. Skip ahead.
You said that out loud and felt pride? Are you insane?
Yes, and game night host. Next one is August 10th at 12 p.m. Central. So I'm so proud of you guys. I've been here from the start. Yada yada. I went to the Comic-Con. Some of you already know that. And it seems like I'm a crowd favorite today. A lot of people are like, "Oh, Mariah, you should be the 4th host." I would be a great
job interview. Are you using this as an application? Seriously?
So many people came up and said I should definitely be on the show, and Jackson should be kicked off, and it should be the Mariah show. Absolutely, totally what they said.
The Mariah show.
The Mariah show. But,
which is a real show.
This one is,
I've been on it.
No big deal.
I've been on it too, haven't I, Mariah? I've been on there.
Yeah.
Was it a good episode? I don't remember. What happened in the variety show?
Yeah, he fucking freaking. Sorry, can I cuss on this one? I forgot. He led
Have
my
you never watched that
episode.
What kind of fan are
I
you?
forgot.
What the fuck?
You're our mod and you've never tuned in enough to know that we swear sometimes? What's happening?
Yeah, I don't know. My brain's been a little mush recently, but Jackson like picked up my show and he led it. I had like a whole like document. I'm like, I'm gonna go over this, this, and this, and he was just yapping the whole time. But it was good. It was good yapping. He led it so well.
It's my show now. I own the variety show now. It's mine.
Yeah.
So nice.
Oh, wait, no, you don't. But
You just said yes. That counts. Actually, like legally, contractually, I think that does count as permission.
So, what's your pitch to be our fourth host? Maybe we can do that on this fan call segment.
That's what I was
everybody
expecting.
pitches their. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Wow. Us.
Have we even? It kind of feels weird though because we haven't even like actually, mentioned that we've got a open.
It's okay.
Spot. Whatever. You
I'll
guys
mention
will know.
that
Who knows?
I'm a
Who
great
cares?
DEI hire because I'm a woman.
Oh, you're a woman.
Okay, good start. Good start. I can't say that about myself, so that's good.
Okay, my first question though. How do you feel about the inner sanctum? Pro, con, like against it?
I definitely love Inner Sanctums, just as the one you showed us earlier.
Okay, good. She's passed with flying colors for me.
Well, Nugget's here, so thanks, Mariah. Bye.
Okay, I can leave.
No, I'm
Bye.
You can come. You can come back soon.
What?
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Thank you. Well, is Nugget even unmuted? Can you talk, Nugget? Oh no, we
Mariah, come back.
Mariah.
Mariah, come back.
Now Maru's gonna hop in. Maru, I need you to know if you can hear this. I am spamming the invite to speak button on you. I swear to God.
Hold on.
Can you hear? Hey guys, I'm back.
Yep.
Mariah, get out of here.
Nugget's
Go
talking.
away.
Mariah.
Yeah, go away.
Go away.
Have some
God,
manners.
she's gone.
Oh my god.
Mariah's trying to steal your
Nugget,
show,
what's up?
Nugget. Yeah, hey Nugget.
Hello, Nugget.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
We're good. How's everything going over in Nugget Land? What's happening?
It's per usual. I did a lot of walking today in the dirt. Saw a lot of bugs. It wasn't too fun, but it was okay.
So, who's your latest MILF crush?
Okay, so oh my god, I literally okay, should I say her name? Like, should I actually like
I mean, is it a private citizen?
Oh my god.
Wait, is it a real person? Is it like your neighbor or something? Like maybe not.
No. She has a YouTube account. Like she's a million subscribers, like YouTube.
If you got a crush on her, you got a crush on her. As long as you're not like stalking her or anything, I guess.
I'm completely normal about this woman. Okay.
Okay, sweet.
She's 48 years young. Her name is Nicole Johnson, and she is so hot.
Like
my god, she is
It's
so
a great
hot.
fucking screen name. We got Zealot on PC, Hugbees, and Nicole Johnson.
Stop! Oh my god, no, but like she's real. I've seen her, and also,
of course, she's real. We weren't saying she's like an AI creation.
You're telling me there's a woman out there with the name Nicole Johnson? I don't believe you.
No, it's with a K though. It's with a K though. That's what you don't understand.
What does that mean?
Oh.
Nikol.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
I'm doxing her right now.
Yes, she has gray hair. It's bob length, and I would die for her. She's so beautiful.
I'm on her channel right now.
I remember your old crush being the lady from the X-Files and Hannibal. What's her face?
Yes.
Sigourney,
Gillian Anderson.
Gillian Anderson, not Sigourney Weaver. They look similar.
Oh, she's so... I need her right now. Oh my god, I need them all right now. And Princess Diana. And everybody.
Well, there's a problem with Princess Diana you might want to be aware of. I don't know if you've seen the news.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of everyone wanted Princess Diana, and it didn't end up so good.
Yeah, that's going to be a little hard. I can judge, though.
You can have her if you scrape her off the pavement, but that might take a while.
Jesus
Christ. Yeah.
All right, so I'm clicking on your profile now, Nugget. It says Nugget loves MILFs, and I'm understanding the theme now. This is like your entire thing, I guess. Your YouTube channel is Nugget loves Gillian Anderson. So
it's Maru. Holy shit, we did it.
Where did this start? How did this start?
My childhood. I don't remember this, but I remember from a very young age being very obsessed with the women on TV, like the moms or like, the princesses, the Disney princesses. I'd always be very attracted to the mothers of the princesses.
Okay.
And then also it's happened in real life. And my mom told me this. I don't remember it because I was like 5, but I had a principal and she dressed appropriately for work, and I have a thing for work attire. And my mom said that I told her that I just love her style. Like I literally said it like that. And her style was like business casual, kitten heels, like a pencil skirt and a nice blouse. It wasn't anything crazy. And it was like 2011 business casual too. So yeah, it was, I always like really liked women. And just that sounds gay because it is, but also, men are cool too.
But why
Well,
older
that's
women?
the thing. That's bisexuality, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Correct. Good job.
Hey,
well, it's something we have in common. All 4 of us in this call enjoy women. That's cool. That's great.
That's true.
Yeah,
like make a club
that's
around
awesome. We should make a club. Oh my god.
that. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. So who's the hottest Disney mom in your opinion?
I agree with Nugget. I don't know how you and Andrew feel, Kaya, but yeah, older women are great. Like that kind of
And like
over 40
kind
kind
older
of.
women.
I do like Gillian Anderson.
Yeah, she's so.
Who played Furiosa in Fury Road?
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, that's the one. That's my old lady of choice. Fucking love her.
How old is she?
She's like 50.
Oh, she is like 50.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's my type.
I'd say that's old.
That's
She's
it.
48.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
Charlize Theron
Yeah,
is my
she's-
go-to when it's like,
Wait,
who's that older lady
but she
you like?
doesn't. She doesn't look 50 to me. Like I could
Exactly. She aged with grace.
No, but
Yes,
like what?
It's about graceful aging.
Yeah.
Well, then you're not into older women.
Yeah. That's my point. Are you into the number or the appearance?
The facial shape changes with age, so you can tell somebody is different. Like even if they don't have like all these wrinkles and stuff like that, they have a more mature face. And also, it's their mind, it's their brain, it's how they walk. I like how stylish and like knowledgeable and mature, and usually like very like sophisticated. I like that a lot. Like
Okay,
business
makes sense.
working women.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Extremely. I'm like right now looking in the mirror, I'm like, oh my god, I look so baby. Like I would be so much hotter if I was like 30 years older. Like it's so annoying.
that's gonna be that's an
awesome.
exciting way to live though, because it's always just getting better.
It
It's
is.
always getting older.
Mm-hmm.
What's the drop off point though? Like once you hit like 80, yeah.
69. If you hit 70, that is officially
it.
my territory. I'm not interested. But like however
get that.
old Michelle Pfeiffer and Sharon Stone are, that's they are.
Do you think you'll be like 85 and you'll be looking at pictures of yourself from 62 and going, God, I was so fucking hot back then. I was such a hot toddy.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I
That's a
respect
great
that.
way to live. Yeah.
As long as
Does
like
it always get
you
better?
take care of yourself, you eat healthy, you wear sunscreen, like it's all about that like classic femininity in like a not like 1950s way, but also in a 1950s way, but not in like a problematic 1950s way, and just in like a good 1950s way.
You do it, but you're not racist. That's a good thing to hold.
Yes.
That's a good virtue.
Or sexist.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like it doesn't even sound like you're coming at it from like a objectifying way. It's more like an appreciation.
No, I can definitely do that. I can do that. I could be worse than man with women. Yeah, no, I could definitely. I mean, if you're challenging me to a duel of objectification, I'm actually very
I'm not.
qualified to fight.
Objectification.
No,
I think I'll let you
Yeah.
win that one. You can have it.
Yeah, you can have it.
Thank you.
You
It's
get
the
prize.
same thing. There's this movie that Kate McKinnon's in, who I also love, who she's like, I have so much love for you that it is circled around into objectification. And that is what I am.
Do you also like older men or guys your age?
No, definitely not guys my age, but older men like Mads Mikkelsen. Oh
yeah.
my God.
Totally agree.
Oh
no,
my
I'll
God.
give you Mads. That's a
I-
great fucking pick.
Understandable.
I
fuck
think
yeah.
about him so much, and his booty is so like ooh,
Okay,
like I don't look at men's butts, but like his is so like grabbable. Like I don't know how to describe it.
Well, it's Matt's fucking Nicholson, you know? Like yeah, you're totally right.
You might be the most gooner person we've had on the show, which is impressive. Like out of
which is
any
great.
guest. This is like out
What's
of
a gooner?
goonerism. You don't know what gooning is?
Oh, I don't know all the terms. Okay, I only know some of them. Okay, you know more than me.
Gooning is like, I don't know. How would you describe gooning? It's like really enjoying
porn addiction. Or just being hyper horny all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, hyper horny.
It's like jacking off to stimulation overload, like pushing masturbation to limits humans should not reach.
I don't do it a lot. I don't even watch porn. It's not even interesting.
Oh, you're not a gooner if you don't watch porn then.
Well,
you're
you need
clear
porn.
for that. That's like required.
I need Google Docs. That is all that I need.
Google Docs?
Spreadsheet these crushes? What the fuck? Do you compare their stats for the next campaign?
Yes, but no, but I write fan fiction. Like I have like 40,000 words and I'm a writer.
Oh, are you a smut talker then? Do you like smut talk?
Smut talk?
I read it.
Yeah, like smut books.
I don't know if I would like it to be spoken to me. I think that would be a bit cringy.
Spoken to you? Oh, because that's what smut talk is, right? Like they read you passages, I guess.
Yeah, if you're...
Yeah, but like, okay.
What's your,
but the actual smut books, I assume you enjoy then.
What's your account name on Archive on Our Own? I'd love to read some of your work.
Oh my god, I literally can. Oh my god, I will. Oh my god, I actually cannot tell you. I literally have it set to a different name. So like people can't like cross-reference it. Like I literally have it set to a different name because I have everything Nugget, but that is the one thing online that I'm like, I cannot do that. I literally cannot do that. No. I'd rather just tell you instead of everybody else. Like I literally cannot do that because if you go see it and you read it, you're gonna be like, oh, you need to be put in a place. Like,
Wait, how bad is it? How bad is it? Give us an example.
Violence.
Oh.
I like violence.
It's
violence.
But it's not. No. But it's not like. Oh my god, it's so bad though.
I think Andrew's imagining like a Call of Duty campaign or something, but it's probably like the most degenerate.
Is it you and B. Arthur
ever.
saving the president during the fucking World War III raid? That sounds awesome.
Yes, it is that. It's actually exactly that. Congrats, you guessed it completely.
And you don't want me reading that? Come on.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Really?
No,
that sounds sick.
You don't. It's not. Even my closest friends, like I've only taken screenshots to show, like, look how many views I got because I got like 2,000 views. But okay, I'll give you the smallest hint. If you look up anything to do with Gillian Anderson, I will be there. I'm not telling you who I am, but.
Wait, you've commented on every one of Gillian Anderson's fanfics? Like you're in there?
No, I've written them. Yes.
Of like her getting killed?
No. Just really close, but it's like fine. It's like not weird.
It's like fine. It's like
fine.
Imagine how scrutinized we'd be if it like was found out that we were writing fan fiction about like women coming close to death during sexual encounters or whatever. Like how bad that would be.
That's literally all that I do. It's the best.
Okay.
I highly recommend.
More power to you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for your things you like.
Yeah,
I have anything? I'm going to read it after the show.
Do you have any questions or anything before you? Yeah.
Okay, I've been listening to you since I was 12 years old.
Oh, I don't
and in November, I will be turning 20.
I'm sorry I ruined your fucking childhood.
That is a lot. Why did you start listening when you were 12?
Because I don't have a lot of men in my life because they scare me in person.
No, we're not replacements. We're not replacements for good father figures.
No, you're not my dad.
Okay.
Oh no, is this our fault?
That's for Doug. No.
No.
I'm just kidding. But okay, I'm interested in the male psyche, especially the young male psyche, because I come in contact with them quite often in the real world. I mean, they're everywhere. So I'm like, I really want to understand, what's going on in there because they're clearly, doing something right to be everywhere. So I actually credit you guys for helping me get my first boyfriend because and also like to also destigmatize masturbation in a way. Even though you guys are guys and for girls it's different and stuff like that, but even still, just like having that talk. Beat what up?
Your boyfriend?
Oh no, he's long gone. That was COVID.
Oh.
He was COVID?
COVID got him?
You dated COVID?
No. Okay, it was before COVID, and then during COVID, he broke up with me because he was like, I'm not ready. Because I was like, do you want to see my boobs? And then I was like, never mind, I don't want you to show you my boobs. So he was just there waiting for like a while. And then he also kissed me.
That's fucking awesome.
No, he also kissed me, and then he was like, oh, do you want to do it again? And I was like, no. And so we just kind of sat there awkwardly, and that was in person. Like, I just don't like kissing, honestly.
Okay.
All right, everybody's telling us to move on. Thank you, Nugget.
Thank you, Nugget.
That's okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you for listening. Was she crying at the end?
I'm inviting people because I want to fill the silence. Okay, Garf, you first.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
What fan fiction have you written?
What?
Oh, she was.
You heard me.
Fan fiction.
How are you, Dory?
Garfield?
What kind of fan fiction am I in, huh? It's been like, I don't know, but I remember when I first found the official podcast fanfics, I think there were like about 20 of them.
Oh, I remember that. That was like super early in the show's history. Like in the first year, there were like some. Back when we had that old Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. Now you have me wondering, how many do we have now?
Us too.
Hold on. Archive of our own. What's this going to be under?
Nugget will probably know.
Yeah, Garfield.
Julian
Garfield.
Anderson.
We got to keep the energy high and keep this going. So what do you like? Give us a thing you like.
What I like, I like my cat. He's very annoying though, but he was yelling at me because it's past their bedtime. But that's okay, because I like Kaya more than my annoying cat, and I said that I would be on tonight. So, yeah.
Wait. Okay. What kind of cat do you have? What's their name?
Oh, his name's Ivar, and he's black. He looks like Kaya's cat, pretty much.
Yeah, but Ivar is very fat.
But I had him first. No, he's not fat.
Isn't he fat? Aren't all your cats super fat?
No! The other one was fat, and he's no longer with us. That's the one.
Oh, right. That was the one that attacked my... Yeah.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Yeah, no, that, Ivar's not too bad. He catches bats in the house, so that's something.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Bats?
Dory has a bats problem. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I got bats in my house.
Can't you get someone to remove the bats?
So there's a good chance that actually the bats will like my house too much that they won't leave.
What do you do in that situation? Bats carry actual diseases like rabies and stuff. Like
oh yeah, no, dangerous. I gotta get Ivar up to date, because if he's gonna be doing that, I gotta protect him. But hopefully, I figure the bat problem out before then. It's been about a week since we've seen the last one, so that's good. But last week I had one in my bedroom.
Oh no!
You know what's crazy about bats is that they can bite you and you don't even know you've been bitten. Like you can't. Sometimes they have such small teeth you can't even feel it. Sometimes.
Really?
Bats. Yeah. Bats. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I would not sleep in your place, Tori. Yeah. No, they're small. I wouldn't sleep at your place genuinely because like I'd be terrified of waking up with a bite and then having rabies. That would actually be.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure the bats are gone if you ever visit.
Bats pox.
Thank you. Yeah.
What do they do? What do they do when they show up in your place? Do they hang out on the ceiling? Do they like freak the fuck out? Like, what do they do?
I don't know. I think they're coming from the basement.
But
how the fuck are they coming from the basement? What the fuck is going on in your basement?
Yeah, what?
Are you
how do they get there?
Yeah, it's the Bat Cave down there. They're just flying in when you open the door.
What are they doing?
Fine. It's fine. I'll find where they're coming from. But
are you being held hostage by the bats right now? You're playing defense.
Are you in a bat? Are you in one of those giant bat houses that national parks make, and you just tried to live in the attic?
You know what would be fun? I thought of like, what if there's like a big cavern under my house and I don't know about it?
It sounds like there is.
Yeah,
you should probably be very concerned.
There's actually a house in my state that was like that. They discovered there was a big cavern under their place and how they do tours.
If you had a bat swoop in like through a window or through the attic or whatever, that would make sense to me. But the fact they're coming from your fucking basement has me very concerned for you.
It's like a Minecraft house.
It really is. They spawn in at night, yeah.
Yeah, this is like the third year in a row this has happened to me, so they're coming from somewhere. But they're not too bad. They're cute as long as you wear gloves and like something else to pick them up. I mean, they'll scream at you. But overall, they don't really do much. So you just stick him outside, put him in a dark place, and he's fine. So that's what I did with the second one. Yeah, it was like daytime when I found the second one. I heard squeaking, and Ivar had it in his mouth, so I made Ivar drop the poor bat and took care of it later. Yeah, I showed you the picture when I put him outside, Kaya. Like that.
Yeah, I know. It was a very cute little bat. They're really tiny.
Yeah, bats are ridiculously cute. Yeah, they're well, some are massive, especially over here. But yeah, the small little the small bats are really adorable. But
yeah, just a heads up, in the US, bats are declining. So to help them, make sure you turn off your porch lights.
Well, that's why you got so many fucking bats in your house. What the fuck? You're like inviting them in, basically.
They're dying, Jackson. They're dying.
No,
they're dying from like white nose syndrome.
That's a good point.
Efforts,
you should do that.
Live with them.
Do that for every dying species. You should have bees flying around your basement. Get some jellyfish. Get any dying species you can find and cram them down there. That's the solution. That'll work.
Like a zoo.
Yeah, I'm gonna build my own zoo and aquarium down there. You'll see.
And turn it into the inner sanctum, and you watch them behind glass and pay for it.
Yeah. That's just a zoo.
Just
you joke, but if I had the money, I would.
Well, Tori, next time I'm high at your place, I don't want bats terrorizing me. It's bad
You're
enough.
Not gonna get bats.
Huh?
It's fine. There won't be bats, I promise. I'll figure them out.
She says, quietly sweeping a whole pound of bats into the basement.
Cramming as many as she can find down there.
Yeah. Putting them in the couch. It's like in a sitcom when there's a knock at the door. Excuse me, health inspector. And everyone freaks out and goes, quick, put them in here. Under there. Oh, there's 2 on the floor.
I ask her for some water and she hands me a cup of bats.
Yep.
I don't want that happening. Okay.
You don't even notice until you've drunk half of it.
Thank you, Tori. I think we should move on to the next guest. Yeah.
All right. Congratulations on 400.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I think Ronan was in here first.
Okay.
Yo,
Ronan, hi.
Hey, man.
Congratulations on 400, by the way. That's huge. I've been listening to you guys for ages, man. I used to listen to you guys, I think, I started listening back in 2018. I had you guys playing in the background while I would waste my life away on Destiny, but yeah, you guys are sick, man.
Did you waste your life away on Destiny 2 and keep the show running?
Yeah. I used to run I used to run the high-end, no-life content in the background while...
That's Jackson's bag right there.
You're in my backyard.
You guys could talk about this. Have you talked about this with him?
Wait, did you guys actually see that Bungie, just fired 22% of their employees today?
I did,
literally today.
Well, wasn't it 17%?
Over Twitter as well. No big announcement, just put it on Twitter that it was happening.
Yeah, I saw, because I follow so many game developers, I saw so many of them in my timeline going, oh yeah, I'm one of the ones that just got fired. Thanks.
Yeah.
Like they are finding out via retweet.
Yeah, they fired like 15% at the start of the year as well. So they're like, it's ridiculous. The CEO privated his account, and also like before the layoffs, he bought like 10 vintage cars and stuff. Was like in the auctions.
He bought a lot more than 10. I saw the bids. He's like putting in like bids on cars worth like 200, maybe 100 grand. There's like, I think, at least 15, 20 of those cars. It's crazy.
Fucked, man.
They leaked all of his bids and all of his purchase history on it, and you can just look at it, and it's pure excess and not giving a shit.
Right,
about
Andrew?
employees.
Who would you choose? The Japanese CEO who's scrubbing your toilets, or the American CEO who's buying fucking expensive cars with your money?
Look, when we talked about that whole bit, man, I found it very amusing and very perplexing for a Western audience. But let me tell you something. I think that's a great idea that they're doing public service cleaning toilets. pilots. I would so much rather
Train
have that CEO than the fucking Western ones who go, I don't need employees. I need more cars.
No,
that's the right call.
It's the American idea or the American CEO idea of, our profits are down 1%, fire 25% of the employees. Like, come on.
Because that'll make your business recover. Yeah.
Scrub some fucking toilets. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you still play Jackson, but I just want to ask how's it going? How's the game going? Because I know after Final Shape came out, they've been working on the towards that since I guess Destiny 1. But they've done everything now. So is there any content or is just another content drought?
There's still the seasons, like the same seasonal model that they basically did. They did the slimy thing of renaming the seasonal model to something like episodes. So you're paying for more for less content technically because there's one less season, but like it's the same thing really. So you're not really missing out on much if you ignore it. The final shape was good for sure. I really enjoyed the final shape. But again, immediately, like as soon as they do something good, you're immediately hit with like the news. Oh, they're firing 25% of their employees. Now what happens?
The Stockholm syndrome goes crazy, man.
I know, man. It sucks so fucking hard. It could be so good, consistently good, with all the money they have, all the talented employees they have, but still, they keep shooting themselves in the foot over and over again.
I almost got roped back in, but after the final shape, I decided that it's over, and I've just went back to doing the Souls series, and just been on that since.
Good idea.
Yeah. Congratulations again on 400.
Thank you.
I love everyone here. You guys are sick, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Ronan.
Thank you so much.
You take care.
Thanks for your support. Thanks.
All right.
I want to hear from Mr. Dick Mice. Yeah.
Dick Mice. Hello.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
We can. Hello.
Yes, my mic is really bad, so I'm sorry for it. Yes. All right, thank you. I just have a short presentation with me today, if you guys want to listen for the class.
Are you asking us to invest in a timeshare or something? Like, where is this going? Is it?
No. It's. I just have some notes on my iPhone with me today.
So just wait, just for the people in the audience listening, you're the person, from what I understand, that's been updating our IMDb profile throughout the years. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm updating it every single week.
Good
and I also
thank you, man. It's been fucking weeks, and you've been doing it that whole time. Good shit.
Yeah, since 2018, when I was 19 years old. So yeah.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Okay.
So
thank you.
Yeah, I'm Peter from Denmark. Yeah, I got problems. But I have a short presentation with me today, so let me look on the notes. It's to celebrate the 400 episodes.
Oh.
The highest rated episode on the IMDb page, which I encourage everybody to go and interact with.
We do too. I've checked in on that. You've been doing a lot for it. He's been chronicling a lot of stuff for this show. It's impressive.
The highest rated episode is episode 2 with a rating of 9.8.
Oh, well,
that sounds like bullshit. Never mind.
Well, yeah, that's kind of depressing that we peaked pretty early, huh?
Yeah.
That took all the wind out of my fucking sails. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's
it's all downhill from here.
Jesus fuck, are you kidding? We've had Mr. Beast and PewDiePie on this show, and that's our best episode? Fuck you. Oh my god.
It's just 1 point worse than the final of Breaking Bad. The lowest rated episode is the episode 83 with David Cross, which has a rating of 4.2, which is 2 points better than the final of Game of Thrones.
Dick Mice. If you don't mind, can I take just a second? Because I know you're doing this, and this is fantastic. Can I talk a little bit about why that episode was so goddamn bad? I don't think we ever really laid into it.
Have we not?
I think we did.
We really never did. It was our first real guest on the show with any form of notoriety. And I kind of had everything put on me back then because I could actually ask questions to ask him questions. And I treated it like this big, huge fucking deal and got psyched out. So what it was supposed to be just a cool, oh, look, we got a cool person on the podcast, became this, all of us fucking sweating, shaking, nervously trying to ask the most basic questions. And then when he noticed that, he immediately gave up on us and respecting and caring about us at all. And that's what led to him walking his dog and not answering questions, not giving a shit.
Yeah.
He was definitely inconsiderate, but I will say we dropped the ball at the beginning. We definitely came off as super awkward and unprofessional. I'll give him that.
I know, but at the same time, the show was still getting more views than anything he's done since. And I have to remind everybody,
true, yeah.
like we were using Skype still, which already has very shitty quality. And then he decides to get on his fucking cell phone, which just made it even worse as he's walking his dog.
Yeah, that episode definitely a disaster, but I don't know. I feel like I could have done a lot better because I was the designated question guy, and I was like, "Oh, Mr. David Cross, you were in Arrested Development. Did you know that?"
That's how I feel right now. That's how I feel right now.
No, you're doing great.
All right.
That's okay. Continue your presentation, please.
Yes,
please.
I'm nearly done. I don't want to take too much time.
No, this is great.
Do you guys each know how many episodes you have missed of the main series?
Oh, like each of us individually have missed?
Yeah.
2.
I believe I have
3.
missed 8. Jackson.
All right, Andrew, you have missed 11 episodes.
Fuck.
You're fired, Andrew. That's one too many.
Are we playing who gets closest?
Yeah, let's do that. How many have you missed, Kaya?
I'm gonna guess like 4 of the mainline episodes only.
I really don't feel like you missed many.
Not including Patreon.
Whenever the fucking time zone changes, not the time zone, but like
that one.
Daylight savings
Recording
happens.
time.
I always fuck that up. So 4, I'm gonna guess.
You only missed 1.
Yeah,
Oh my
see,
God.
that's what I thought.
Gee,
I really
what?
thought that you've hit most of them. I think I'm 4.
Holy
I
shit.
think.
Oh,
or maybe
I think.
3.
Hang on. Sorry, I was gonna say. I think in that case, I think you're not counting the ones where I just got late. Like I came into the episode maybe like 20 minutes in after waking up and panicking. Yeah.
Oh, I heard you just got laid, not late. I was like, okay, man, way to show off.
In which case, he's only been laid 4 times, by the way, by his own metric. He's only been laid 4 times.
Sorry, guys, I don't count this episode. I just had sex. I'm too good for this show.
Okay, sorry, Jackson.
And Jackson, you said 4 episodes?
Yeah, I think I want to say either 3 or... I'm going to go 4.
You have missed 7 episodes.
What? 7? That's
Sounds
way
about
more
right.
than
You did miss
anticipated.
a lot around whenever you went to America the second time because you were traveling.
Yeah,
You missed like 2 episodes coming and then 2 episodes going, I think, and that might be
you've
why.
got
Oh, I did.
you've got some for travel, and then you've had migraine ones where we couldn't reschedule, and you just were like, "Do it without me."
Uh-huh.
Yeah. that
Yes.
does sound right.
And Charlie has missed 8 episodes.
Really?
That
Oh,
was a
yeah.
reference
Holy
to
shit.
Alex.
Yeah,
If you know, you know.
Good reference. Good reference.
Thank you. And I have 2 facts to end the presentation. For listeners out there who are new to the podcast, if you want to listen to the prior 399 episodes, it would take 32,122 minutes, which is 500, which is 535 hours, approximately 22 days.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Almost a full month of content. We're getting there.
A similar stat that fucks me up on that I've been thinking about a lot lately is if you took this show and listened to 1 episode every day, you could go for a straight year and still have like 40 episodes left.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That fucks me up. That's nuts.
Yeah. And you guys will reach episode 1000 in February 2036 if you keep up the pace.
Yeah, totally
I'll be
will.
dead by then.
100%.
It's fine.
Totally. Yeah. 100%.
All 1 minute.
Yeah, Kaya's not going to miss it knowing him.
He'll not have missed a single episode in the entire period. I'm so surprised you've only missed 1 episode. What episode was it that you missed then?
12 years.
Kyle?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I
know what
haven't.
episode
I
it
don't
is,
have that in
guys?
the notes. It's the episode that's called Kaya is Gone, I think.
No, that sounds right.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Why didn't I think of that?
Is it the one with Kaya? Like his pictures all grayed? Yeah, grayed out. Yeah.
It's
yeah,
episode 166. It's episode 166.
That's so
I
funny.
wonder why. I wonder what the thing is. Wow.
But yeah, I just want to say thank you for having me on, and I'll keep listening and updating the IMDb.
So wait.
Thank you, man. Great
I
job.
want to ask you a question then. I want to shine
Oh,
the
of
spotlight
course,
on you
of course.
real quick. So how long have you were you listening since the first episode?
I was listening since episode 28 with PewDiePie.
28.
So you missed 28 episodes, you fuck.
Yeah, you missed 28.
No, I have listened to the first episodes as well. I went back and listened.
Okay, so when have you listened to each episode since then? The moment it's come out,
more or less. Like, yeah,
more or less.
I have. This is first time listening live because I'm new to Discord. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's got a job, Jackson. He's got to sit there and just type in the record as we say it. Like he's got to transcribe the episode and everything. You know.
Yeah, I'm the historian behind the scenes.
You are the historian. That was.
Yeah, you actually are.
Yeah, I'm studying history as well, so that's perfect.
Well, I have some news for you though, Dick Mice, because you might have to binge the P-Pod. I don't see it in my credits here. So
yeah, I'll add it. I'll add each guy who's peeing.
You have to listen intensely to each urine stream and goes, that sounds like Kaya. And that one sounds like Doug.
How strong his stream is. What he's been drinking that day.
But guys, I have to leave because it's nearly 5 a.m. here. So thank you again for having me on. Yeah.
Thank you for coming on, man. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for the support.
Everyone should check the IMDb. It's actually impressive. There's a lot there. It's good.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you.
All right, Zach the Wag.
Okay, Zach the Wag.
Unmuted.
Holy shit. Can you guys hear me?
Yep. Yeah, how's it going, pretty good.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's my MacBook microphone. You got to understand, I'm kind of shaking right now. So we're talking about things we like, right?
Please.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to just say the thing that I like, and if it's okay, I'd love to share my screen. The thing that I like is Jackson Clarke, because a couple of months ago, I don't know how long ago it was. I was just scrolling through Twitter and I just see Jackson doom post and being like, "Oh, I like the new Assassin's Creed. It's really good."
Oh yeah, that
that sounds like Jackson. That's an accurate impression.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh my god, this is fucking crazy. Anyway, so I just commented. I'm like, "Oh, my dad who died in 2023 due to blood cancer, real blood cancer, not the fake ass blood.
Yeah, not boogie blood cancer. Yeah,
no, real blood cancer.
Samesies, we're in the same club."
Exactly, right. Multiple myeloma. He got it from Camp Lejeune. It's this whole thing. But anyways, yeah, he passed away in 2023. And my dad always wanted an Assassin's Creed game that took place in feudal Japan. I forget how it's called.
Feudal Japan?
Yeah, feudal.
Yeah, exactly. If you see this, it's a photo of my father. He was actually stationed in Japan as a child. Japanese was his first language. His name was Robert, but they couldn't pronounce his name, so they called him Barbie-san. And
Barbie-san?
So cute.
The point being, the point I'm trying to make here is that Jackson, out of the kindness of his heart, and I was at work, right? I'm a blue-collar worker. I was working my ass off. All of a sudden, I get this reply tweet, which I never thought Jackson would ever reply because I never use Twitter. But he's like, "Oh, hey, it's really cool that your dad would have wanted to play this game. Rest in peace. Why don't I just buy it for you?" And that's exactly what he did. And there was a back and forth. You know, he hit me up in DMs. And eventually we came to the conclusion that it would have just been easier to like PayPal it to me. But he sent me $110 US, $110 US for the gold edition of Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Ooh.
And he just sent it out of the goodness of his heart because he's just a fucking epic gamer and everyone loves him. So yeah, I would just like thank you so much, and thank you to everybody in the chat who nominated for me because I shared my story. I literally became a patron today, and Jackson, ignore the DM that I sent you on Twitter. I just, I really wanted to say thanks because it may not seem like it, but it means the absolute world to me to be able to share his story to people I've been listening to since I was in high school. I'm 23 years old now, and one of the only things I downloaded on because I moved 3,000 miles away from my home state. My father passed away back at home. I had to fly all the way. And one of the only things I ever listened to was your guys' stupid ass voices on the plane. You guys have been around for this entire time. It's just outstanding. And Jackson, you didn't have to do that. And I'm sick of the Jackson slander. All right. You are the best podcast host. You run 3.
I agree. I 100% agree.
No, it's a team effort. I won't accept that. It's a team effort. I love my
No, he's
co-hosts.
right. You shut the fuck up, Jackson. He's totally right.
Hold on. Let me PayPal you $111.
Oh yeah, bidding war. Let's just keep going.
If you really fucking want to, I promise you. So here's the deal when it comes to pre-ordering games on Xbox. They don't charge you until the game comes out. So I literally had to put it on a separate. I haven't touched that debit card, Jackson, since you sent it to me because it feels like sacrilege. Yeah. It was what if you gonna pay my electric bill? It's not gonna fucking happen. But yeah, I mean,
no, seriously, man. It's I'm happy. I'm happy that it meant so much to you. Seriously. So
it really did. Like, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having me on. I'm probably rambling a little bit too much. Is this going on YouTube?
You're good. Is that okay? I mean, you sent us the photo. We can take it out if you.
No. By all means, I highly encourage. I want people to be aware of like the water poisoning at Camp Lejeune. So by all means, post my father's photos. I will like DM them to Kaya so he can add them or whatever. But I've been listening to you guys since God knows how long. I was around. Like, it's so cool to see Andrew start to play guitar, because I've been playing guitar my whole life.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you got? What do you rock?
Well, I mean, when I moved, I had to I was in a band, so I had to get rid of all my gear. But right next to me, I'm actually like holding my Strat right now. I mean,
classic old Strat. Is this gonna work? Oh, it's gonna work.
I played. Nah, it probably isn't gonna work. I swear to God, I had my VPN off. But yeah, I got my Strat in my hands right now. It's tuned to drop D because I was playing some King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
That's a good choice. I have. What is it? Nonagon Infinity. That's a fucking jam. That album is just super, super good from start to finish.
It is. I went to go see them last June, and one guy got naked, and another guy was clearly high on some drug. He was foaming at the mouth, and he forcefully kissed my roommate. That poor bastard. He doesn't deserve that, but
yeah, that guy didn't deserve to kiss your roommate. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I want that. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's working now. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. I played many a show with this. I don't really do music anymore because I moved away. But yeah,
awesome.
I mean, again, thank you everybody for nominating me. It was crazy. I don't know which one of you guys actually added me. Was it you, Jackson?
Yeah, I saw you getting tagged a lot, so I added you into the call.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. And I did say that I would advocate for Mariah getting back on because she tagged me probably the most. So, hey, if everybody in the episode 400 chat could just spam, like, thank you, Jackson.
No. You
Jackson is the man.
Thank you, Jackson.
We all know. Thank you, Jackson.
Thank you, but I don't do well with, like, what's it called? Compliments and stuff.
Oh, he's humble and modest, too. Look at him. He's perfect.
It actually...
I know.
Seriously. I need you to raise your self-esteem just a little bit, my man.
It's not self-esteem. I don't know if it's... Yeah, it might be self-esteem. I'm not sure what the issue is there, but I've always been uncomfortable
Jackson, answer this question. Answer this question for me. How come the only one having Jackson slander right now is you, Jackson?
I don't know.
Tell me that, huh?
You're the only one who has Jackson slander. What kind of self-abuse is that? Come on, man.
Yeah.
The only one slandering Jackson right now, and we are a no Jackson slander show.
There's fucking... Yeah, set a better example.
Yeah, I'll try to set a better example for all the Jacksons out there.
Fucking guy.
Yeah, James.
I'm sorry about that, Jackson, that you have to deal with that guy.
All right, Zach,
thank you.
Who did you nominate? Did you say Mariah?
Thank you.
Yeah, Mariah. But yeah, thank you everybody in the chat who nominated me. I love you guys. I'm never going to stop listening to you for as long as you can tolerate being on this.
Thank you for your support.
Godforsaken.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you for sharing your story about your
incredible story
about your father as well.
Oh, and Andrew, I want to hear more people. I want to hear more stories about people dying. So just want to let you know that.
that took me half a second. I was like, "What the fuck?"
That got dark.
This lovely man stealth promoting my YouTube channel, which I very much appreciate. Thank you. I like doing those a lot. I got to do those more.
Let's not talk about the money that you just sent me on my PayPal.
Right. The PayPal, the Venmo, the Cash App. I got them all. I just find whichever one's convenient, you know?
Yeah. Hugbee's coin. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, ew, yucky.
Hugbucks.
Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, Zach. That was great.
Coming on.
That was awesome.
Appreciate it.
I'm looking for Mariah.
Goodbye.
Okay, I found her.
Thank you. Whoever's hopping in, you got a top Barbie son. Good fucking luck.
What in the hell? That's messed up. Now I just want to make up for lost time because I got cut off earlier and I was troubleshooting half the time.
Right,
and
put her out. Get her out of here. Get her out of here again. Okay, what?
I can tell you my tragic backstory. No, it's not
No.
tragic or anything. I've just listened from the beginning. Some of you guys may know.
That is tragic.
I wasn't able to call in the last 2 times on like a mod episode or on last year's, so I was on 100, I think. So I need to tell you guys how awesome you are. This sounds so dumb because I'm friends with 2 of you, so I'm just like, this sounds like really
Mariah.
dumb.
Yeah, what if we
Sorry,
reverse
yeah.
this? Mariah is awesome. I'm going to put it out there. Mariah is fantastic. she's one of the best people I know on the internet. Love Mariah a lot. So thank you,
thanks.
Mariah, for
No,
being
really.
a
I
good
just want to
friend.
say, for what I know about the guys I know, you guys are really cool and really good friends. I guess Andrew is too. I don't know anything about it.
Nah, not really.
But no, these
He's
guys
good
have
for the
been
paycheck.
good.
Yeah. I get that PayPal transfer and I'm like, I'm out. Fuck this. I'm done. I'll see you next week.
Typical hugbeats. That's what they say on Reddit. Oh, I see that
That's
all
what
the
they
time.
say on the Reddit. Oh, the Reddit scare me. I look at Reddit and go, oh, fuck, they're so right. Oh.
Mariah, your bestie Sinja's here.
Oh, no, stop. I don't want to do this. Oh,
What's
God.
happening? What's happening? What are we privy to right now? What's the
So
context?
this is my worst enemy, my first online beef.
Oh, okay. What happened?
He
I don't
said
know,
he
you
hated
explain it,
me
Mariah.
because I was a woman, and I also called him Cheeto. So
Yeah, I hate podcasters. That's the rule. Podcasters are gross. You know, Kaya.
I can see that.
What are we watching right now?
anyway,
Kyle? What is
my
this?
title's not officially podcaster, but he opened up with "I hate you because you're a podcaster." When
Yeah, podcasters
just-
are gross. So are YouTubers.
Is that all he says?
he said a couple more things that weren't so polite, but I don't think it's necessary
Yeah,
to say on the show at the moment.
Things that would get
Including,
you
I hope you
actually-
die in agony.
Yeah,
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I can explain it later.
Okay, a lot of lower.
Later.
Thank you,
We're not gonna
Mariah.
sit around listening to it afterwards.
We're all
Thank
going
you.
to the bar after this, guys. It's the after party.
Okay. Sinju, raise your hands. How are you? What do you like?
I'm alright.
What is the thing you like?
That's a good question. I don't like a lot of things.
He just hates podcasters.
Gotta be
You raised
something.
your hand.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get picked.
Why'd you raise your hand then? What
I
do you
don't
mean?
know. I figured Kaya would
Okay.
have some questions.
So the question's for you.
Towards you?
Yeah, because you say a lot of things to me in your channel. Or
I try to cheer you up because you're kind of a Debbie Downer doomer. Negative Nancy, stick in the mud, wet blanket party pooper. And
Oh my
I
God,
like
Kaya.
to
Well, I mean-
encourage you.
lately, you've been seeing a lot of YouTubers getting canceled for good reason. All the people you look up to end up being horrible people.
Are we in the discussion of we're all tired of living through, what is it, monumental times? What's the phrase? I'm tired of living in anyone?
Oh, historic.
You know what I'm talking about?
Living through historic events.
Historic moments. Yeah, I'm tired of living through historic moments, something like that. I get that, man. It's been
Oh, I think
been
I
a rough
remember
time.
something I like. There's something I like. Have you ever gone to like a grocery store and seen like these weird flavors of snack foods?
Like, what do you mean weird flavors?
Yeah, hit me with weird flavors, but I think I know what you're talking about.
There was this gingerbread flavor of Mountain Dew.
Oh God.
Like a couple. Yeah, I like
Ooh,
trying
yuck.
stuff like that. Was
Yeah.
not good.
I used to do that as a gimmick for a while where you can go online and there's companies called like what the fuck ever, like Snack Box or Imported Snacks or whatever. And all they do is aggregate like foreign snack foods and ship them to America with weird flavors. And most of them are terrible. So I'm totally there with you. I think it's fun trying that stuff.
It's good as a gimmick.
Yeah.
Like I've seen a lot of good flavors. There was actually one recently that I really liked. It was coconut flavored Dr. Pepper.
See, that sounds
Ew.
good. I think that sounds fine.
I hate
No,
coconut.
shut the fuck up, Kyle.
Is it just like vanilla
No, shut
Coke,
up.
kinda? Like what does it taste like?
the term they used was creamy coconut, and that's gonna sound.
Okay, well that's.
Don't ask me why. But it's got this like sunscreen flavor.
You ate a lot of sunscreen to have that comparison.
Did you drink the whole thing though, or did you just take a swip and get rid of it? Because it sounds like you drank the whole thing either way.
Yeah, if I like it, I drink the whole thing. I ain't wasting money.
That's true. If you like sunscreen, I usually drink it too. I get you.
That's fair.
Also, yeah, according to the chat, I like Cheetos too.
There you go.
I do know that.
Anyways, I wasn't prepared to come on. Good job on 400, despite the loss of Charlie. Rest in peace.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Y'all have a good.
Thank you, Singe.
Will
You
do.
too. See ya.
I saw Maru came back. Do we want to try her one last time or just give up?
We can try her one last time.
Maru, you got one more chance. You still have the guest role. Just get in here, please.
Third time's the charm.
This is the try. This is the one. I feel
this might be another historic moment.
I'm living through the.
Oh, it worked!
Hey!
We did it! We did it!
Yeah. Okay.
We got there.
What happened is that I'm talking on my phone right now. It was connected to my headphone speakers, but I guess that fucked up on the browser. So.
That's okay.
Well, we made it happen.
sense.
We made the dream work. We're here
now.
How are you, Maru?
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of tearing up. I was really upset.
I felt bad.
Yeah.
That's why I kept trying to rally for it because I knew it was right there and we could figure out whatever issue it was.
Oh my god! I don't want to take too long, but I just want to say thank you, boys, because honestly, you've helped a lot. And I've met a lot of people because of this podcast, and thank you.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course. It's been a long time.
That's my favorite kind of feedback for the show is when it helps people. So thank you.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Andrew. I remember watching your streams when you used to stream.
Stop tagging her.
You really.
Everyone else, shut up!
Turn your notifications off.
Go busy mode. Go busy mode. Go busy mode. Go busy. On your little profile.
It is getting worse.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's funny. It's good. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You're gonna make her cry again. No.
You guys are gonna make her phone crash.
I just want to
I think she fixed it.
It stopped.
Okay, it's good. It's good.
Okay.
Oh no, Mariah locked the channel.
Okay. Woo.
You're safe now.
Maru, I'm sorry you were the victim in that, but that was hysterical. That was amazing.
No, they found another place.
No.
They found another place.
Oh, fucking comedic timing. How are they still tagging you? Oh, I guess they're like
they're really good at this.
They found a different place to tag her in.
I think you just have to hit do not disturb.
Yeah, Maru, go down to your profile, click on it, and then click to do not disturb.
Click on your profile photo.
Audience. Okay, chat. We're not moving on till Maru gets to speak. Okay.
Honestly,
you can do it.
Oh my god, damn it! Everywhere else.
Are you on mobile or are you on your computer?
I'm on mobile.
I love that.
I don't have.
I love that it took her so long to get on, and now everybody's DDoSing her.
Have you guys seen that video of the wrestling performance where the wrestler goes, "Give me a chair," and then 2 show up, and then 5, and then the whole audience is just throwing chairs into the ring? It was like that.
Yeah.
Did you figure it out, Maru?
I know.
Okay. Yeah. So on the phone, go down to where it says "you" in the bottom right corner. Click on that, and then click your profile picture, and it should say "change online status," and then you just click "do not disturb."
And then And then do not redeem the card. Read to me the numbers on the back.
The 8 digits on the back, straight to me.
The 8 digits on the back. Do not redeem it.
Don't forget the 3 numbers on the
digits.
front as well. That's very important.
It doesn't give me the option. Oh no.
No, it's all fucked.
I'm not
all
getting
over.
anymore.
I think we're okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly say before they start, Andrew, thank you, especially you, because I started drawing a lot more when I was watching your streams. So.
Oh yeah, you're totally welcome. Yeah, I used to stream, and I recognize a handful of you people out there. Thank you for watching that. I always felt on Twitch, I really had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
Whereas like with YouTube, I kind of always have a plan for, I want to make this kind of video and whatever. So if anyone out there watched that back when I used to do that, thank you, because it always just felt like, what the fuck is this? Sucks. What am I even doing? And then people would just show up, and I'd be like, okay, let's get it. So thank you. I thank you for watching that. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was in a slump, especially since it was like the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I honestly improved a lot.
That's great.
Because I, like, to this day, I just like whenever I'm like stuck and don't know what to draw, I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna draw the boys, and I instantly improve.
Aw.
So.
Yeah, I love
that's
Mara's
cool.
art. Whenever she posts her art, it's just the cutest stuff ever. Really
When I did streaming, I used to do like an audience art corner, and Maru was in that class of like, oh, Maru posted, this is exciting,
this is gonna be
good.
great.
I want to see this one.
It
was always good.
Hey, editor, let's post some Maru art up on screen right now.
Oh my god, no, Jackson, please.
Thank you, editor.
Aw, don't get shy.
Yeah, be proud of your art.
Yeah,
your art's great.
and put Maru's address and phone number on the screen too, so you can commission her.
And her
Want my
bank
social
account.
security?
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything.
Social Security, mother's maiden name.
Put her docs up on screen right now.
Mm-hmm. Editor, scan her driver's license and just put that there, just in case.
Back and forth copies.
Yeah, backside too. You never know.
Thank you, Maru.
Yeah.
I think of what else to say.
Well, what's the thing you like?
Yeah,
Unless it was just Andrew.
No, that's okay. We can leave it there.
No, I like all you boys. Obviously, like, I guess it's just really nice seeing how much you guys grown in like 8 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's a weird feeling, isn't it? How long this has been going and how different we are all now from when it started. So you saying that means a lot.
I haven't changed at all, Andrew. I'm still the same 18-year-old.
Okay, well,
young
it means
man.
a lot to me and Kaya, except Jackson.
Yep.
Not
I'm
Jackson.
surprised how many people there are today who've been listening from the very beginning.
Same.
That's cool
Mhm.
too.
It's very
I can't think of a single fucking thing I like that I've watched for 8 straight years. Like, I really can't.
Neither.
It's nuts.
Yeah, like maybe South Park, but all right.
Yeah.
Well,
Even then.
It's always sunny for me.
thank you, Maru. I'm glad you did make it finally.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I guess like quickly one thing I guess I like, just not to like run it on. I guess the show I've been I've watched, like I've been rewatching a lot is like Dungeon Meshi. I'm not sure if you heard.
Oh, I love that anime too. Yes.
Yeah, I've watched a bit of it. It's very good.
The news is
Yeah,
true. I have finally found an anime I like unironically, so I'm with you.
Yeah. So like with me, I just stopped watching anime at a certain point. I would just read manga because I was one of those people that were like, oh, read the manga instead. But when I heard that they were coming out with an anime, I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna watch it. And even though I read the manga, it is just so refreshing. Like honestly, it's just really nice.
Yeah.
And I recommend it to so many people. I'm on like my 3rd rewatch right now because it's just like, it's so great.
I can't fucking tell you how many people I've had watching Dungeon Meshi or recommending it or saying stuff. And when I was in Japan, funny enough, I was flipping through TV and they aired a new episode of Dungeon Meshi on television. And I just filmed it on my phone and put it in Discord, and I had so many people like, you motherfucker! Oh, why? I want to see it. I can't believe you.
So I guess so earlier this month I went to Anime Expo and I went to the one of the panels for Dungeon Meshi, and just like a funny little story. So, and towards the end of the panel, they asked for 3 questions. All of them were like, oh, like the first 2 were pretty good. Like, don't really remember it. But the third one, some dumbass was just like, oh, like, because like the person was like, the interviewer, I guess, was I think the director, the art director for the anime, and then some kid came up and was like, "Oh, would you guys ever make a Sonic anime?" And everyone was booing him off the stage.
Wait, they booed him?
Yeah,
Rightfully
everyone
so.
booed him.
Oh.
No, rightfully so. If you ask for a Sonic anime, you deserve to be booed. I'll just say it.
Dude, yeah. And then, but thankfully they asked for a new person, and it was a lot more better. I think that question was like, oh, like, the guy asked, did the director or the art director ever, like, played D&D or any type of role-playing game? To get, like, references from, I guess. And I believe the director did play Baldur's Gate 3.
That would make a lot of sense, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's super fucking cool.
That question still gets me mad, though.
Well, thank you so much, Maru. That was very sincere and very sweet, and that was a great little I don't know what to call it, whatever happened to you beforehand, a little skit, a little goof that happened as well.
Oh, hee hee.
But thank you for coming on. That was very nice.
Thank you, Maru.
Yeah.
Oh my god, thank you, boys. You've really done a lot, and there will be more art in the future.
Yay!
Fuck yeah!
Thank you.
Absolutely, 100%.
Good. All right. Well, thank you, Maru.
Thank you,
thank you, Maru. You might want to go before those bury you again.
Bye.
Enjoy the
Thank you.
pings.
Bye.
Jeez. Hello, Zaya.
That was fucking hilarious. Hi, guys.
Hey, Zaya. What's up, dude?
How we doing?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I just wanted to come in, and I won't take up too much time, obviously, but
Wait. You're our editor. Just so everyone out there knows, this guy is a hero. He's the person that puts this together.
I didn't recognize you at first.
That's okay.
Our editor.
I'm sitting here like, all right, what does this guy want?
For everything now.
Who's
You
this
do
fucking
Criminally Stupid
loser,
as well now. So you do Criminally Stupid, Red Thread, Official Podcast.
Yeah.
You crushed it, man. You
Busy
absolutely
man.
crushed it.
Mm-hmm. This man, let me tell you about this man. I will forget to upload my audio to Google Drive, and this motherfucker, rain, sleet, snow, fire, at 4 a.m. will go, hey man, could you please upload your audio? And I'm like, you son of a bitch, you motherfucker.
Okay, to be fair, I live in New Zealand, so I don't. I never check the time, so I don't really think about it.
Don't wake him up at 4 a.m.
I'm up that late anyway. I don't care. It's fine.
I love that he's always so polite about it too. Like, hey man, is it possible that you didn't upload your audio this week? And it's like, yeah, of course it's possible. I'm a fucking retard. I'm sorry. And then I sit down on my computer.
Yeah, I always feel so bad hitting up Kaya because it's been a couple weeks in a row. So
yeah, easiest solution is just upload the fucking files immediately. Dicks.
No, that's stupid. You're stupid.
I know.
All right.
No, I just wanted to come on. I'll be super quick. I've been listening since maybe 200, so not the most OG listener, but you guys definitely did get me through some. No, please. You guys did get me through some pretty tough times, which is very much appreciated. I think I've told Jackson this before, but yeah, and I'm super grateful that you guys kind of gave me a chance and that things have been going well. So hopefully we can keep pushing on and the show keeps killing it. You guys are great.
The show Thanks, really
man.
would not be nearly as good if it weren't for you. So big thank you to you. And I hope everyone in the audience also gives you, raps for it as well. So big thank you.
Does a good job.
Yep, you crush it.
Zai, why don't you talk about something you like? Because, I mean, if you edit our show, you probably like it.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the show, so we can pivot.
That's fine. I get it.
I've been watching The Bear. I know it's a super famous show.
Oh yeah.
The beer or the bear?
The bear.
The bear.
Yeah. I heard the beer.
Yeah, no, there's just this beer on my desk. I'm just watching it.
Yeah.
What is the bear?
Watching it fizz over.
You never seen the show? It's like a cooking show with that handsome guy in it.
I don't know his name either, but he is handsome. Yeah.
Lip Gallagher from fucking Shameless. I forgot his name, but it's great. It's so good. If anyone has been looking for a new show to watch that.
It's like a drama, right? It's like a drama in a kitchen, basically.
It's like drama / comedy, but it's like super realistic, like kitchen.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's crazy, very anxiety inducing, but so good.
Kai, if you've been around the internet, it's where that like meme comes from, where the guy goes, "Why are you fucking me? Why are you fucking me?"
Yes,
and he starts freaking out. It's that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've heard it's extremely good.
GIF.
Like
Okay.
I've been recommended it by so many people. So
yeah, it's
good
great.
suggestion. Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
But that's me. Thank you very much, guys.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you a million times. Lots of
All
love.
good. All good.
Good
Love.
jobs.
Alrighty.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Should we?
How many more do we want to tackle?
I was gonna say we could do maybe. I think that's a pretty good spot to end at, actually, from the editor.
Yeah, we're pushing 2:45. Rather end it on a good note, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's okay. How about we take this question people are spamming on the
Sure.
It's a screenshot that says, "To whoever gets picked for the fan segment for the anniversary, do you guys remember the FAQ episode where they asked to tell 3 things that they liked about each other? Can you please ask this question again? It's been 7 years since that question was asked."
Holy fuck!
I wonder what
we haven't liked each other in 7 years.
I wonder what we said about each other at that time. I'm curious.
Yeah, I don't quite remember, but I'm down.
Yeah, we can end on that. That'd be great. Sure. Let's suck each other's dicks. I always like that.
3's a lot.
Oh,
We can do 3. I
fucker.
can think of 3.
Okay, we can do 3. Fine.
Come on.
Right. Who wants to go
Why don't
first?
you start, Jackson, in good old Jack order?
Okay, so who am I going for first? I feel like it's going to be like the same thing for each of you because you have like the things I like about both of you are pretty similar at the end of the day, right? Anyway,
well, think harder.
Andrew, you're genuinely one of the funniest people I've ever met. I love your quick wit. You are, just genuinely. You could be a stand-up comedian. I think out of all of us, you have, the comedy skills to do that. I think that's great. I also appreciate how many, just the raw amount of hobbies and stuff you're into. Every conversation with you feels like its own little interesting deep dive into something, that I find obscure myself. And so it's a great way of learning about the world through you. So I appreciate that. And also just, how friendly you are. Genuinely, like we do have a lot of nice, deep conversations at some point, and it is, calming and stuff. Whenever there's something wrong, I know I can count on you to at least talk about stuff. So I really appreciate that about you. That's
well, thank you, Jackson.
3 things,
That was
right?
very nice. That was 3. If you want to give me more, I'll take it.
No, you only get 3. Only 3.
No, just
wait till
please move on.
episode 800, and then we can do 3 more. It's fine.
And that's all the time we have. Thank you guys so much.
We just end there on Andrew getting his dick sucked.
Editor, just cut it off right there. Hard cut. Just everything else ends. Thank you, though, Jackson. That was very nice. That was very sweet.
Kaya, I love your love for animals. We share that. We both love cats a lot. We both love cats. So it's great to relate to you there. I love your no nonsense attitude. You say what's on your mind, but you're still also, and I think a lot of people out there won't know this, you are a very compassionate, caring person at the same time. So I can trust you to, tell me the truth and stuff while also doing it in a way that isn't just malicious. So I appreciate that a lot. And what else do I like about you? I mean, again, with Andrew, it's the same kind of thing, but you are genuinely very funny and you make me laugh a lot. And we talk a lot in private, and I feel like our conversations can go on for days because you are just a great conversationalist. So I love those things about you. And I love you.
Thank you.
And I'll say it again.
Aw. Are you two like a thing? Did I get in the middle of something?
You might not have been here for that.
I mean, I'll leave you two alone if I have to.
Wait, was that a Criminally Stupid episode? I can't remember. It might have been.
What? Which one?
When I said I love you and made that whole thing.
No, that was on the official podcast, I think.
Well, anyway, Andrew,
Was that the first time you answered that question? The 3 things?
No, the joke is that saying I love you to him makes him very uncomfortable, so it's fun.
Oh.
I know his weakness now.
Oh, man.
All right. You guys, your turn.
What was that North Korean music?
No, it's Paramore.
He's got to get in the mood of giving compliments. He needs a song for it.
I need Kim Jong-un, Comrade Kim Jong-un's spirit to flow through me for my generosity. Well, Jackson, I will just go in Jack order. Jackson, you are a genuine caring person. That is a very rare thing these days, especially with the internet making people feel more distant and more kind of faceless with each other. I think you know how very well to maintain a sense of sincerity and generosity and true, actual kindness in how you conduct yourself with people and how you speak with people. A second point related on that, I think that you have a real sense of maintaining a friendship. You are one of the people I know who checks in with me, asks how I'm doing, asks how things are going, just spontaneous spur of the moment going, hey, what's going on with this? Hey, how'd you like Japan? Blah, blah, blah. Really making sure that friendship and relationship is preserved. And again, I think that that's a rare quality in a lot of people. And finally, I think that you know very well how to keep the flow of things going, how to just assimilate yourself into a group of friends, people having good times, good conversation, and really ask good questions, ask good follow-up statements, give your take, but never come off as overbearing. I think you have an incredible sense of sociality and how to just talk with people very, very well. Very good at that. I think those are my 3 things for you.
That's so nice. I'm beaming over here. Thank you. That's so sweet. This is the best episode. I love this. I love this.
Little offended you didn't invite me to the Inner Sanctum, but still, that's pretty good.
So yeah, I genuinely wish we did live closer because I would love to.
I would have gone in a heartbeat if I didn't have to fly 12 hours to get there.
Yeah, I would love to do more stuff together in person. It sucks.
Of course. Kaya, I appreciate how you are incredibly entrenched in who you are. You are very unapologetic unless you feel that it's warranted and it truly is something you should be sorry for. But you stand up for what you think. You don't back down. You have a very strong sense of this is who I am, this is what I want to say, and I'm not afraid to say it. And again, with the internet, faceless conversations, you have people constantly changing stuff, doing what's popular. I don't ever see you doing that. I always see you as, I'm Kaya, here's what I believe.
I'm Kaya, hear me roar. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm Kaya, watch me fuck. So, number 2, I think you are a great party guy. I think you know how to liven up a party atmosphere, get people in a good mood, get people comfortable, like having a drink or just talking, shooting the shit. You're the kind of guy where if you're hosting a party and your friend shows up and they're nervous, you'd be like, hey everyone, this is my friend, check them out, meet this is my pal. Like, you feel very accommodating when you speak with people and have people around and invite them to game night or movie night or to drink and shoot the shit, whatever you choose to do. And finally, I think you are a very simple person, and not in a bad way, rustic, if you will. You take pleasure from simple things. It doesn't take much to really win you over, but what you do find there in that is really something you get invested in, can talk a lot about. I think you're the kind of guy to walk into a room and say, yep, that's it. That's the story, and that's what I like. You're the kind of guy who just wants to sit down on a Sunday afternoon and have a beer. You're the kind of guy who could spend hours just talking about, I don't know, an event that's in town or a famous person that you enjoy, their work. It doesn't take much to make you an interesting and exciting person. And I think that's a good strength to have, because it means that you can get a lot of people to enjoy being with you and hanging out with you.
Oh, well, thank you. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. That's how I see it.
All right, is it my turn?
Yep.
I think so.
I'll start with you, Andrew. Let's see.
Okay.
I like, especially if you've been talking about it lately, you're not one-dimensional, and you're one of those people who I call manual readers. Like, you actually sit down and you learn the guitar. You learn about knives. You learn about shit. And you have hobbies that you like, and you sit down and learn, because most people don't. I genuinely think that, like, 90% of people, they get something, and they don't really bother getting into it, though. They don't read the manual or books or watch videos or tutorials or anything. You strike me as the kind of guy who does, and I always appreciated people who read the fucking manual, RTFM, right? You're one of those people. I'm a big advocate of those that sort of a lifestyle where you just always teach yourself stuff. You're not one-dimensional. I like that about you. 2, you are, and I've said this to Jackson before, but you are passionate. And I know you sometimes get shit from people, like I told you last night, I think. Like, you'll ramble about fucking Pokemon and you'll get one minute detail wrong and then people get upset with you. And I don't really understand some of the stuff coming out of your mouth, but I appreciate passion. I appreciate that you give a fuck. You have a take. You know, you have an opinion that you feel strongly about. Might be wrong or right, doesn't even matter. I might not understand it, but I appreciate people who have passion. Who, when they speak, I can tell that they care. They're not just fucking bored. They're not just trying to, like, avoid consequences of having the wrong opinion. You just say it, and you're passionate about it, and I like passion. 3, I love doing a show with you because you're a yes-ander. I know that 99% of the time, if I throw out a joke, you're not going to sink the fucking show. You're not going to just take it and make me feel awkward or bad about it. You play along with, like, all of the jokes anybody gives you. And I love yes and people. I love people who know how to just go along with the joke and liven the mood and get the energy going and even amplify the energy. Which kind of just is
thank
more
you,
of
Kaya.
too. Yeah.
I feel very validated. Thank you. That was fantastic.
Jackson.
Here we go.
Let's just stop.
Is this where you
We're
say
done.
the L word?
Good night, everyone.
You prick.
Yes, and
okay, fine.
Yay.
I appreciate our friendship. Okay, I appreciate that, like, because it doesn't happen that often. I have a very tiny core group of friends at this point. Of the people at this point that I've alienated in my life, I have alienated, and whoever remains, those people I'm very honest with about who I am, my beliefs, my personality. Honestly, like, even up until 2 years ago, maybe I genuinely wouldn't have thought that you would have, it's gonna sound really gay, but, like, I'm gonna say accepted me for the way I am in private. And you know how I am in private. I'm a fucking lunatic. So I appreciate that about you. I appreciate that you gave me a chance. 2, you work hard, especially in the past couple of months. You've been really bringing, topics. You've been bringing homework. You do your homework for the show to salvage it because, now of all times, obviously we need that. And it's going to be a lot of fun, I think, moving forward. But I appreciate the work that you've been putting into your... Sorry, my cat is... Go away. I'm being gay. Go.
Get out of here, cat. I need this.
But number one, what I appreciate most about you, and this is what I told... My one request from you was always, just say it to me straight. Like, give it to me straight. If you have an issue with me, just say it to my face, and you do. Which is not something that I can say of many people, okay? I know the way I am. I know I can be tough to chew, I'm not really all steak. I'm kind of just a lot of gristle and sinew.
Gristle, yeah.
So when you actually tell me like a man when you have an issue and you tell me straight, I appreciate that. That is one of the qualities I appreciate most in people and something that I respect. And I don't respect that many people in my life. I just appreciate having that and having another person to tell me that. And fine, yes, I do love you.
We don't need to agree about everything. I don't think if I thought you were a bad person.
I disagree with that, Jackson. I think we need to agree on everything.
If I thought you were a bad person or something, or you were a racist or you were a bigot or something, I wouldn't be friends with you. But I very clearly don't think those things. So, and I know you're not. So, we can disagree about things.
If I can dick ride Jackson a little bit more because I want to.
Hey, no,
I mentioned it.
Good.
No, hang on. It's related. I mentioned it, I think, like 2 episodes ago, but I don't know how many of you out there listening know this, but for the last 6-ish episodes, give or take, Jackson has taken it upon himself to write these fucking note Bibles for every topic we've considered. He researches the fuck out of them. He writes pages and pages of what happened, who said what's going on, when did it happen, screenshots, everything. And it is absurd. It is just an incredible amount of research for a weekly hour-long fuck-around podcast, and I found that very impressive, so I'm glad Kai mentioned that.
I appreciate that.
Because Jackson's doing a lot on that end for this show. It's nuts.
The show...
And yeah, now more than ever, that's a great thing to be doing.
By the way, I did say the L word, but apparently half of the people didn't even hear it, so as far as I'm concerned, it didn't happen, and I'm gonna deny it. If anybody brings it up...
I missed it! No!
You
said it! Perfect. Did you do it like subliminally or something? Well, I'll listen to the edit. I'll have to listen to this fucking 3 hours of podcast just to hear that. I'll do it though.
Oh, he absolutely said it. I heard it.
Amplify it. Increase the decibels.
Zaya, cut out Kaya's audio when that moment comes up, please.
No, don't take it from me, please. No, yeah, thank you guys. That was very sweet. That was a very wholesome moment. This episode has been great.
That was nice.
Very fun way to celebrate.
And now we get to wait.
Yeah, this was fun.
Now we get to wait another 100 weeks before we have to compliment each other again.
Yeah, it's going to be 100 weeks of
7
insults
years
until then. Yeah. We should do a corner each week where we just insult each other 3 times, just to make it so when we finally get to 800 or whatever, and we get to compliment each other again, it'll feel so meaningful. It'll be so special.
Just to undo it. Just to really undo any of the niceness we said here, we just gotta lay into each other mercilessly, disgustingly.
That's one thing about like guy compliments is like we don't do it really ever. So you know when it does happen, it does feel nice. It is very meaningful to get that from your close guy friends because you know they mean it. It's not like fake shit. You know, it's not anything fake. It's genuine.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Alrighty, are we guys happy? Are we happy with this episode? Are we done?
Yeah.
We could redo it.
Yeah,
maybe it would be better.
That was a good practice run, really. We're starting again.
Yeah, it was okay.
All right.
You guys ready to record?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jackson, you got the Inner Sanctum clips?
Yeah,
I can't wait to see what it's like.
I'm ready.
Wink.
I can't wait to go back. Thank you. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, sincerely, thank you to everyone who makes this show a possibility. And I'm not even just talking about the audience members, so thank you to the audience members. I'm talking about the editing team, the researchers on our other network shows like Red Thread and Criminally Stupid. Just so many people that we could thank. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. These last 8 years for me, or 7 years, I don't know. It's in between those two numbers, I think. These last 7.5 years for me have been just a dream. We often forget, I think, that we're in extremely fortunate, lucky positions doing this for a career. And it really does mean so much that you guys make it a possibility. Patrons, big thank you to you guys. You guys have been holding up the show since its inception. So enormous thank you to you guys.
Yeah.
Big thank you to you, Andrew, and you, Kaya, as well as Charlie, even though, you know, obviously we've parted ways starting this episode. You know, he still obviously made the show what it was for a long duration there, and he was with us since the beginning. So huge thank you to Charlie as well. No bad blood or anything between us. I guess we should just like add a note here at the end that he is moving on to focus on things away from the internet, away from the shows. So, you know, no bad blood, nothing at all.
On his own channel,
What else? Yeah. What else do you guys want to say about it, really? Like, that's it.
Realistically, no current plan of return. So, you know, we're not teasing anything. We're not insinuating anything. It is currently us as the 3-man show. We'll go from there. We will see what happens.
Nothing's
but
changing.
Consider this
apart from him leaving.
Consider this after 399 episodes. We're now in season 2 of the podcast, finally.
Yeah. And yeah, he obviously, you know, he said, you guys can absolutely do the show on your own. You guys are more than capable of.
We should probably clear the air on that because we did say things throughout the show where it was like, okay, we would end it, blah, blah. Charlie, before he left, explicitly said, you guys should continue the show without me. You'll do just fine. Those were his exact words. He literally said, you can do it just fine without me. So we figured with that blessing, with that sign off, and just how long we've been doing it and the fan base we've established, it would be better for us to keep trying and keep going and see what happens rather than just call it there.
Yeah.
So here's where we are.
I'd feel bad personally. I'd feel like we we owe it to the audience to keep going, because I think people really do enjoy the show still. I genuinely do. I think we see people that really do get something out of the show. So to just out of the blue end it because someone leaves, I don't think that's the right thing. I remember back in the day, I think in the first year, we had like this corny line where we said if one of us leaves, then we will end the show. But you guys have to understand that was like 8 years ago at this point, 7 years ago. Things change over time.
Jackson was a child when he said that, like a literal child.
I literally was 18, I think, at that time. So
did we groom you?
Yeah,
and age of consent in Australia is like 26, so he's fucked.
Yeah, you can't consent in Australia.
But yeah, I think it'd be silly to not acknowledge we are different people now. Many things have changed, situations have changed, our fan base has changed. Everything has changed from the beginning of the show, and that's not all bad things. But excuse me, that's not all bad things. But what it means is, based on his sentiment and based on who we are now and our confidence in continuing to make this show entertaining and interesting, we figured best decision is keep going, give you guys a program, see what happens. May as well.
Hey,
otherwise,
what's the downside,
it's nothing,
right? What's the downside to trying? I'm always committed to trying things, so let's put our best foot forward, stay optimistic and positive, and see if we can really make a name for ourselves. Something that we're proud of at the end of the day, and you guys enjoy.
It's this or nothing. It is straight up just this or nothing, and why accept nothing? May as well try.
Yeah.
And I still just love the audience. I mean, really not that much changed. We want to make fun shows for you. The shows are fun for us to make, and we hope that they continue to be fun for you. So
exactly.
We had fun today, and I'm also sorry to the 80-something other people who had their hands raised, but
there's always episode 800.
Well, try again in 100 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank
you.
Good
luck.
Thank you so much, guys. We really do appreciate it. Really. I mean, we can say it so much. We can say it so much it starts to come across sounding disingenuous, but I genuinely do really love you guys and appreciate all the support you guys give us. You guys have made me the man who I am today, and I couldn't be happier with that. So thank you very much. That's it from me. I'm done.
Yep.
I'm leaving.
Thank you, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah, now Jackson's gone.
See you guys.
Oh my God, Jackson, if you leave. Jackson, you're the fucking glue man. If it's just me and Kai, it's going to be fights every goddamn episode, please.
See
For the love of God.
See you in 401. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Good night.
Bye-bye.